1963 we stand for Midwestern referendum. Togetherness, we have to move the mountain. Aye, because some people we have to walk as a team. Walk as a team, make we build the nation. Because some people make we walk as a team. United we stand and divided we fall. Because some people make we walk as a team. Walk as a team, make we build one nation. Because some people make we walk as a team. United we stand and divided we fall. Meaningful liberation is our goal. United in diversity and in focus. Meaningful liberation is our goal. United in diversity and in focus. Midwestern region, united in diversity. Different culture and different language. We walk together, we stand together in peace and unity. Because of people we have to walk as a team. Walk as a team, make we build the nation. Because of people make we walk as a team. United we stand and divided we fall. Because of people make we walk as a team. Walk as a team, make we build the nation. Because of people make we walk as a team. United we stand and divided we fall. Greetings, everybody. This evening, you're gonna be, this afternoon, is gonna be a very special topic. You see, sorry, there's something here I want to use to start this very program.
That is the news that we are bringing to you today on our Tuesday. We are focusing, we are concentrating on our campaign, but we must not forget those that died. Yesterday, we must remember those 4 young men. The reason why they died was because they were unemployed. The reason why they died was because they wanted Biafra so much. Anybody that offered them Biafra, they would go. They died because there were people willing to use them to sacrifice them as pawns in advancement of their own selfish gains. Before, 8 people were killed. 6 at home in the forest, people were killed. People are being killed every day. I don't know why parents still allow their children to go and join that very dubious group. It is the largest criminal franchise in the whole of Africa. That Batman you spoke about, our people didn't understand. It is a full-fledged criminal organization. Once in a while, they sacrifice the blood of youngsters. Imagine if one of those 4 killed were your relatives, your children, your brother, your cousin, your uncle. Mass-up members were killed and dumped in a Zoo River.
So that is the voice of the boy. That's the stupid boy they call Dekan. When he was looking for his own zombies, he can control. He was saying all these things against the Wazirike group of zombies. That these people, they are just dying for nothing. For Biafra that will never come. Criticizing Wazirike, condemning him, that he's organizing a group where people are dying every day. That he wonder why family still allow their children to join that criminal franchise of Wazirike, where they die for nothing. That because they are jobless, that's the reason why they are vulnerable, you know, why you can use these people and they have no brain. They don't think for themselves. You tell them what to do, they do it. This zombie not they go unless you tell him to go. You tell him to sit down, tell him to get up. I'll play that video because this to this program, some people might see Satan as attack. I don't see it that way. Because of they cannot be going to court tomorrow or next tomorrow. I don't know. I think on the 18th or 19th. So a lot of propaganda, spreading propaganda everywhere. That's the reason why we are playing this kind of. To know, we must continue. You see his group today. They will come up online, insulting themselves, confusion. they always, you know, distinguish the kind of out of their nonsense. That is not part of it, you know. No, we will not allow that to happen. We will not allow that to happen. Snake give birth to snake. You are his product. Whatever you do, you are his product. It is what he taught you. Whatever you do now, you insult people, you call people out. It is what he is doing. You copy all this nonsense from him. So that's the reason why I am here. I'm going to play, you know, my Edo people. It's a pity when I talk to Edo people. You know, Edo people are so, especially the ones at home. I don't blame them anyway, because all of every day people busy themselves. You know, daily activities, what you will eat. You have to go out and struggle, go to market, go to work, mind your business, do take things easy. I've been telling them, wise up. Look, Igbos are not your enemy. Your enemy is the IPOB. Join me. Let us bring this terrorist group down. People keep seeing me as if I'm just I'm the troublemaker. I'm not the troublemaker. I'm the one fighting for Edo, for my Edo State people. Call it Bend if you like, or Midwest if you like. Look, let's call spade a spade. These people have declared war upon you, whether you like it or not. There is already war upon you. They are group, they are few. I don't care if they are 1 million as they claim 2 million. These people are rats. We can discipline these people one time. If Edo people listen to me, I know what I'm talking about. I'm going to play you. You know, I've been telling them this guy have some plans against us, against the Edos. People take it for a joke. The other day, I play you a video where how they were planning to install their Biafra radio in Edo. How they donated money. Some Igbo hate it. You know, some people, it was the first time of hearing things like, and I will play you another evidence today concerning what they were trying. When you see them, Sophia then telling they are coming, they are going to do this. You know how they brag. When Sophia at that time will be bragging, they are going to do this in Edo. They are coming. I know you'll be wondering. They are coming. They use the word, we are coming. We are going to chase you. We are going to beat you. We are, you don't know. These people, all these things they were saying, they were not just saying it because they want to talk. It was their hope. It is what they put in their brain, that they are formidable. All these IPOB, they can do undo. You know, when Inadi can come out, I can decide who lives and who dies. I'm a very powerful man. When he came out and say he's hiding gun in my state, Inadi Kanu Igbo Nyamiri don't have the right whatsoever to be hiding gun in my state. I am Okokobi, I'm a prophet to my people too. Just like you think you are something to your people. We have people better than you. That's our land. That's my territory. You don't control anything there. You are a slave. You can't be controlling things in your master's house. As far as concerned, IPOB, not Igbo. So if any Igbo take it as if I'm talking to them, go punish all of. I don't give a shit. Look, I'm talking to IPOB. When you take it, it's for Igbo. I don't care. There is war already. Just like Inadi Kanu and his gang, they must go down. They must go down. That is the mission. I am not angry. I am not angry because I know they are powerless. I know they are going down. But I'm not happy because this is what I have been saying, what I've been telling our people. We don't just talk. We don't talk because we want to talk. We don't talk for comments and like. We don't talk for viewers. It is the truth. These people don't mean well for us. You can be nice to those that is nice to you. We'll be nice to them. They'll be nice to us. We are not the one that created Nigeria. Now, that is the reason why I started this program now with the voice of this stupid boy, Nnamdi Kanu. Let me play it again. What he was saying when he was trying to gather his own mumu.
For the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra.
Listen on.
4 people were feared killed.
Okay.
When members of the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra clashed with a joint team of security men in Anambra State.
Okay.
That is the news that we are bringing to you today on Tuesday. We are focusing, we are concentrating on our campaign.
The fool, the idiot is making this video as if he cared for the youth in Igbo land, that 4 people were killed. This Obasanjo time, not even Buhari, as if Buhari is the president who is defending the nation. Obasanjo time, Obasanjo dealt with them. If you see them, they hate Obasanjo today. Not because of that Obasanjo fucked up as a president. It is because Obasanjo let them understand. It's not only them. Obasanjo dealt with them. Gani Adams, the OPC and the rest. He dealt with these people. That's the reason why they hate them. But I am not here like kind of protecting Nigeria or like defending Nigeria. If Nigeria will fall, we are not the one that created it. We are not the one that will die to fall it. It is, if Nigerians don't want Nigeria, if they don't like the country, it is Nigeria that will decide that. Nobody can drag anybody to any war or come and insult me because you want the Nigeria to fall, because you think when it falls, you will have your Oyibo Southeast. I don't understand. You are daydreaming. Not all that we have experienced in Nigeria. You are sick. You are mad if that's what you think. So for that, Nigeria is not breaking. No group. If you think, I'll be playing you videos here. If you think any group can destroy a nation, you are mad. By now, some of you supposed to know a stupid man, whom a Facebook, they brought his page down for its page. The country was leaving. UK was about to arrest him. He flew to Kenya claiming that he was having a heart problem. Up till now, ever since last year, the British government have not in any way show interest that this guy is using our passport, because they know the Oyibo, they are not crazy. The evidence is there. This boy is a terrorist. That one is by the side. This guy claimed that he have been to UN, he have been to, without video. We don't need to talk about these things. I will play you videos, about 4 or 5 videos today. I'm happy. I will tell you, I'm not happy. I am happy. It's just that when I talk to my people, they don't listen. And also message to Sophia and his gang. And you, it doesn't matter who you are, whether you were deceiving the Beninese before saying, I said it. I think some people, they are onyammering in the night. They are Edos, they are Beninese in the afternoon. I keep saying these things. They are onyammering in the night and Beninese. Just like there's one thing you people don't understand. You see, in Igbo land, not everybody will ever be Biafra. Not all Igbos will ever be. They will never. It is a never. Just like you come to Edo, for instance, you see some fools, I'll call them fools, who don't want to listen to us, who keep thinking you are his friend because of what you say. Nigeria, it's not about Nigeria bad. Everybody know Nigeria bad. What are we doing to solve Nigeria problem? That is the problem. You can say Nigeria bad and be creating a country and be telling me my land is yours, you're hiding guns somewhere. It is unacceptable. And that is the reason there is a curse on you people. Nobody lay curse on you. But because of what you guys are doing, look at the disunity. Like I said, let me play you one video here. One video here. For you people to know, we'll be playing videos today. Their plan, their evil plan, the things I have been saying concerning, and this idiot they call Austin Osilokonko, who was insulting the Obi of Onitsha, insulting all traditional rulers. He is now apologizing. He is now begging, saying, revealing secrets, what they are doing in IPOB gangs. This guy will come out and be threatening traditional rulers, threatening people, threatening elderly people. Most of all these corrupt politicians, we know some of them are very corrupt. But you cannot be threatening people. How are you going to win these people? They have people that love them too. It doesn't matter how corrupt the politician might be. People love Tinubu. They are ready to sacrifice their life for Tinubu. You don't come out and be threatening Tinubu. You might not like Tinubu. I don't want Tinubu to be president. I can criticize Tinubu. I have no right to be threatening those that are supporting Tinubu. There is no way solution will come like that. I say it again. Not only in Yoruba land. This our brother they call my brother, my very good brother. Yeah, my very good brother. His name is Comrade Edegbe Iranomigo. you know him, everybody know him. I call it, yes, he's a brother. If you see, go to his page, kind of supporting Tinubu. It is his own choice. It is your choice. Everybody in Nigeria is looking for where you get opportunity. Nobody want to, let me tell you something you don't know. All those people that is criticizing government, including me, including you, okay, this way. My family sometimes will come in. Every day, you talk about Nigerian problems, sometimes they do problem, they do government, you spend your data, you spend for how long are you going to be doing this? Wasting your money. After the election, they share goats, like this cow, they share cow for them, among themselves, bag of rice. Every day you are here talking about Nigerian government. For how long? Are you not tired? Who waste your time? Nigeria will still vote for the people you are against now. That same Tinubu, Nigerians will still vote for Tinubu. Then why wasting your time? I let them understand. I like it. This is what I want to do. It is what I like doing. I want to be talking about Nigeria, the problem in Nigeria. But why am I telling you this? Why am I telling you this? All these people, all these politicians, they have lovers. They have those that love them. The traditional rulers, you are insulting because they are not really the problem here. They are not really the problem here. They can't talk to president. Well, they can't command any. They don't command president. In fact, all traditional rulers in Nigeria, they respect president. It is the politicians, all those ministers around president. They are the people that is calling the shots in Nigeria. They are the problem. You can't just go to president and say one Oba, one Obi, or one that's a lie. That is a lie. We must channel our attention on the people we voted for. The people that is controlling our oil, controlling in charge of everything. Instead of making noise, disturbing, causing disunity among tribe. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. We must channel our anger on the politician we are electing. Just like when that idiot, or when that governor from Abia State, from Inadi Kanu stupid state, when he said that, why building bridge? As if they are disturbing him, talking about bridge. Not that they have cars. So is that how a governor is supposed to talk? Not that they have a car. Is it by car? Those who don't have car don't have relatives that have cars. Those who don't have car don't use public transport, don't enter taxi or bus. Must you have car to cross the bridge? That's governors of everybody that is ranting on social media talking about Biafra that will never come, supposed to occupy their state and ask them to apologize for the poor masses. So I'm not here into politics. I'm here to talk about these IPOB monkeys. I'm not hungry, but I keep reminding them. Or somebody like Uwa Sophia, you have betrayed your people. Uwa Sophia, you must be punished. Anybody from Edo, it doesn't matter where you come from Edo North, Edo Central, it doesn't matter. If you join this group of people, these animals from Edo State, who insult their elders, who insult people, because if IPOB, people that have threatened people before, now saying, apologizing, those Inadi Kanu's group now, the Inadi Kanu miserable group, apologizing to the people their fellow Igbos, they once called Sabo and say, Ina no better. Even apologizing, the people he threatened that is going to kill, the OB he threatened that is going to kill, the people he have been threatening that they are going to kill, telling them that he's sorry. He's sorry. He now know better. Oh, he's sorry. He don't want to be part of it again. So I'm saying now, those are our people, and those that is planning to join this group who insult people at home, because some of you don't even have, sorry to say, you don't even have any documents here. So you think you are not even going, when you come home, you will be dealt with. They will flog you. All those things, all those nonsense, you will be flogged. I don't know, we believe in forgiveness in my place in Edo State. So you might be forgiven. That is not mine to say. But I know why are you here? Why are you here? They must flog you. Now let us play a certain video, because you that is warming up to join these people in their madness, I want you to listen to this. There's something I want you guys to listen to. Confuse fools.
Of the land. They are not. They are Ibrahim Biafra.
Okay.
The indigenous daughters of Biafra, indigenous daughters of the land, indigenous daughters of that's IPOB Biafra. They are that. But they are not IPOB under Mazina Nikano oath. Because before they can be IPOB member under Mazina Nikano, we have our oath-taking approach to be a member. So we better differentiate it. We stop crossing lines. Umwada came out, we never hide anything. Umwada has been telling the public what they are up to, how they are going on their own way and doing implementation and doing what they have to do. So let Umwada do and do their job. They do not have to contribute money and put it in the ESN. For them to be, for you to know that Umada, Biafra are doing something to the restoration. It doesn't work that way.
Okay.
Excuse me, we have not concluded on the allegation or insinuation that some Umada are advocating that we stop, that they are taking over, we stop discussing our leader. We've not concluded on that.
Nobody said Umada.
That is what this
discussion. Do not reflect that to everybody.
Listen, okay.
Be specific.
Okay, no, hold on.
No, specific.
It's not, from what I heard.
Don't tell me that I am saying that we should not talk about Mazin and the Kanu. Umada come out there. Mazin is our brother. We are fighting
our brother or leader. Our brother or leader.
He's our leader.
Our brother or
leader. Is everything. But do not
he is our leader. He's not our brother.
He is our leader.
He is our leader.
He is our brother.
You see these Mumu people. You see this how confused and useless and senseless these people can. You see how foolish. You know, these people, they think they are just wiser than the rest of us. Those are bunch of Igbo ladies arguing over is our leader, is not our brother. Who is their brother now? Is the stupid boy now they can. Somebody called, he's our brother. The other one want to die. He's our leader. He's not our brother. Him is our leader. Brother, no leader. He's our brother, our leader. What are you? You see how confused. What? Una, we don't learn. We want to join this bunch of confused. There is curse upon these people. This is not what I'm saying. You look, when I come here and say things, it is not because I hate them. I don't hate anybody. These guys are a bunch of confused people. How can the idiots in they come into detention? A bunch of Igbo women are here. He's our leader. He's not our brother. He must be our brother. What's special about a leader or a brother? Is it not a brother is more better than a leader? Calling somebody your brother. Is it not better what kind of monkeys are these? When I call these people, these are people you want to join. Don't worry though. Like I said, we are not here for play. We are here to keep telling them, you know, the trials of Ina Dikano have not started. You know, they think it's for joke. But before we start, let me play you something. Before we start. Let me quickly play this. Let me just quickly play this first. So for you to know.
We're not going anywhere.
Okay.
Now we are finding our feet.
Okay.
And they want us to go back. We will not.
Okay.
We are better.
Okay.
I have been saying it. Chibelechi said it. Ebonyi State will never be part of Biafra.
I tell ya.
We are not Biafra. We've been so oppressed. And now we are finding our feet. And they want us to go back. We will not.
We will not.
We are better in a fair and equitable Nigeria. And we are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere.
Okay.
We will continue to insist, to dialogue, to appeal that we be treated fairly like.
Now, the man that is talking now is not Edo man, it's not Esa man, it's not Afema man, it's not from Ikwere. The man is not Robo, is Igbo man from Ebony. They would have go and do their own work, how they can force their people, how their people can agree with them in their meaningless and senseless mission of Biafra mission before disturbing others outside their region. That's it. That is what I said. Go and do your homework. Go and talk to your people. You have Igwe, you have traditional rulers. Let them do it and stop disturbing the rest of us. You can't be bothering us over something that we know that is impossible. I asked a question a few days ago. I said, of what use? 7 years of Buhari nose, Buhari ear, Buhari neck. Go this, go check the of what using now. Of what using now. Let me tell you monkeys, all those IPOB monkeys. It's something you don't know. You see, the man in Aso Rock, to us, because I want to give you your own right. To us, is the Buhari. It has never happened before, Is the Buhari we know. We don't care. Edoma will not die for that. Edoma will not waste the time if it is not Buhari. After all, if he die, it is a Yorùbá that is the vice president. They are not going to give Edoma. Why would I care? Which I know it is a lie. It is a Buhari. If I say it is the man in Aso Rock to us is a Buhari. You see the Buhari there, with what you have said against him that he is dead. Is the real Buhari to us. Because I'll give you your own right. Is the real Buhari. What you have said against him that he is dead. For that, you know you are in trouble. If somebody say all those things against you, and that person is in your net, you not let that person go. So the real Buhari will not let them go. Okay, let's assume it is the fake Buhari. According to you people, we are wrong. It is the fake Buhari. But Adekanu was there when they were doing the surgery. Adekanu was there when they went to Sudan to go and import this. Although he said it's no longer Jubri, it is another guy from Niger. But that one did not fly. So let's keep calling him Jubri. Let's assume he's the Jubri. So the Jubri in Aso Rock will not be happy too, because Jubri, according to you, Jubri is there pretending as Buhari, and then Adekanu was revealing the secret. Yeah, Jubri enjoying, to be Nigerian president, Jubri is just enjoying, and Adekanu is revealing secret. So whoever is there, your Jubri or the real Buhari, you are in trouble. Adekanu is not coming back. That's the truth. At least not under this regime. So do whatever you like. Do your nonsense. You are wasting your fucking time. This truth today, you might not like it. If you like it, her. If you don't like it, her. My own is to come here and, tell you the truth. Now, let me tell you, when I say these people are a bunch of confused people, let me play you a video here. This one is coming from Edo guy, some of our Edo people. What they do to monetize their page so that they will be paying them. What they do is to confuse these IPOB mad people. Igbos are very, not Igbos anyway, these IPOB Igbos, they are very senseless. Their IQ of thinking is very low. Once you measure this Biafra thing to them, they lost their common sense. You understand me? That is the problem they are having now. There is not all Igbos. Igbos don't behave like that. Any Igbo that thinks straight, that Igbo they don't believe in Biafra. Any Igbo that believe in Biafra they must kind of operate their head, remove the common sense and implant a Biafra inside. So they begin to reason upside down. Look at this Edo guy. Look at the style he's using for these people. What they do is to come to their platform and say, if you want them to come and comment, share your video, so that already they monetize your platform, you need money. They will come here, Jubri killing the freedom fighter. He killed freedom fighter. Adekanu is a freedom. He must release. They can't kill him. It might be a Yoruba. It might be whatever. Edo people are very good at this nonsense. Hey, kill him. When they say that finish, to cram it all, they'll come and say Well, we thank God though. This is the kind of language they use. We thank God though. Wonders can never end. America don't they bring gun? Egypt they come. They want come. They say they want come kill Nigeria. Make them keep president. Make them come collect the say you know the kind. Hey, go jump come. All those on Yamiri go do. Yeah. Oh, Israel say nobody like him. Yeah, you know they begin to push. Everybody come the page. You know they don't monetize them. That's what they do. Just like let me play you this video, for example, so that we go to the main topic of today.
Different things they have for Biafra land.
Listen, this one is very important. I want you to listen.
Good evening. Now, welcome to this YouTube channel. If today is the first time we see this channel, make enough to hit on the red subscribe button. If you don't subscribe before, thank you and God bless you. And today is the first time we see this Facebook page, pack everyone over, make enough to like and follow this page for more videos, all this to come your way. Then remember, welcome back here channel. So whenever any videos there like this, at the kind of common at doorstep, when we all raising this issue together. You know when I can't come to them about Mazina the Kanu and Muhammad Jubri. Yes, Muhammad Jubri don't finally speak out. Tell press and tell ex-minister Amechi say Mazina the Kanu can regain freedom again by political solution or judicial process.
Wait. I want you people to follow this guy. I don't know who he is, but I know it's from this Edo or Esan. You know, we have some monkeys from Edo and Esan too. Their head is upside down. You know? He said, ex-minister, because yesterday, Zara reporter posted and said, the ex-minister, Amechi, still insists that it is political solution. Still insists that Buhari promised him yesterday. So this one now, who use them like Pompey, you know this one now. So I will rewind, make you follow him as you use the man talk. Because you look the comment when on this very video, you know, out of the maybe 200, 300 mumus, Igbo, all of them are all those people, you know, when Eduma posted something like this, and most of the people, 99% of the people there are all Igbo, you know, oh, all those dogs, those bingo are following this one for reasons. Then we begin to investigate. Then we now realize, okay, it is the system they use now. But out of the 300 or 200 people, commenters, you still see 2 or 3 Igbos that will say, show us this video. Where is the video? They'll call it fake news. Stop this fake news. Just about 3 or 4. The rest 300, all those mumu, you know, they don't ask. Like I said, it doesn't matter your lies. Just say our savior in Kanu and tell them Russia is in Nigeria right now. They just arrested Buhari. That's it. They don't ask questions. Say, but now. Just had some small IPOB in the Kanu matter. Just say, as we are talking now, President of America is talking to Nnamdi Kanu's wife concerning how they will invade Nigeria. That's it. They don't have the capacity to think. Like, we know, you know, like, wow, where do you get this information? Listen up.
Hello guys, good morning. Good evening. Well, welcome to this YouTube channel. If today is the first time we see this channel, make enough to hit on the red subscribe button. If you don't subscribe before, thank you and God bless you. And today is the first time we see this Facebook page, pack everyone over, make enough to like and follow this page for more videos, all this to come your way. Then remember, welcome back here channel. So whenever any videos there like this, at the kind of common at doorstep, when we all raising this issue together. You know when I can't come to them about Mazina the Kanu and Muhammad Jubri. Yes, Muhammad Jubri don't finally speak out. Tell press and tell ex-minister Amechi say Mazina the Kanu can regain freedom again by political solution or judicial process. I can say, okay now, when we see the issue. Guys, I get to say, almost everybody knows Mazina the Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Now we talk about here today, na episode of the CSO or a Biafra. So there's no way enter this news. When I say Mazina the Kanu was held and old captive by Nigerian government for waiting in no one no to for crying in no coming and they hold this man for all because the man they agitate for freedom saying he want Biafra now they hold him for. And since when they hold him last year when they hold this man, we all are be agitating, let them free him, they no go free this man. And he can't get to an extent inside the same last year. Some leaders of the Igbo come go visit Muhammad Jubri, which is November last year. They visit Muhammad Jubri because okay now, as the issue they be now, different things they have for Biafra land. I bet we gonna free our leader, make it come out, make peace reign for everywhere. Then Muhammad Jubri contacted the leaders of the Igbo, say okay, they go free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when the time come. But later on, we can see interview where Muhammad Jubri gave again. All the letters will say the number of free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make him face wetin he do, because wetin Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do now. The guy the letters will say when he dey abroad, if they do different things from abroad, they tell them I can say okay now this one be the issue now, because just talk say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu we don't know say now Jubri dey back of the corner where they do iki things make dem no take free this man until that interview come leak that the way he come give say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no go free am. But wetin we dey see this new year again now, if they talk now say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can regain freedom again, which is Jubri na dey yarn this one now. I go read am for now and I go play a video for now make una see where the issue dey now. He say they can gain freedom again. I can say okay now, here we are going. Guys, I no go waste my time. No with that enter this video. I go play video for now, but after this video, una go watch the video when Jubri take talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then now come the quarrel say wetin come dey happen for here? Is this Amaechi giving us the real truth or na wetin Jubri stand put, na AC stand put? I can say okay, make I bring up my people here, make una hear wetin dey go on concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu issue. Here I read, he said Nnamdi Kanu can regain freedom by political solution or judicial process. Minister.
Yes, listen. Look at it here now. They said Nnamdi Kanu can regain freedom. Sowore posted this thing yesterday. The look at it, Minister Amaechi. The Minister Amaechi is Umbazirike Amaechi. This fraudster, you know, they can confuse the IPOB bingos and begin to flash. According to him, he said last year, November, some group of Igbo elders, that is Umbazirike Amaechi, went to Buhari. Buhari said maybe, you know, the last after New Year, Buhari said no. He's going to, we must give him time, a chance to defend himself. This one, they tell us again, say, he got the wonder that Amaechi, it was flashing Amaechi, because now the Amaechi he used, because they are very happy. What they do is to bring things like this. Just anything they can deceive these people. They are Amaechi talk, Amaechi not talk. Listen to him. And what he calls Amaechi picture for this one. These are old news, but because they can deceive these people and they follow the page, and because they already monetized this one already. This is a new page, they already monetized. That's what they do to confuse this Onyamiri
Amaechi. And you talk this one now. Wait till you give tell him. Now they discharge, they give press now.
Who tell him?
For the, you know, the right and act now. He say Nnamdi Kanu can regain freedom by political solution or judicial process. Minister Amaechi. Recall that Amaechi had led some Igbo leaders to meet with Buhari in November last year to seek Kanu's release amidst the call for a political solution. A former Minister of Aviation, Mbazulike Amaechi, has said that leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, can release either by legal means or political solution. The other statement disclosed that he still trusted President Muhammadu Buhari to consider a political solution in the case of Kanu.
What is reading now, it is what Ubaziriki said. I'll ask, after all this nonsense, what is Amaechi? God, the way he put it now, Amaechi now went again. The Amaechi, that's what he's using to confuse these monkeys. Okay, let's continue.
Will fulfill his promise to explore a political solution to Kanu's matter, despite a statement made by the Buhari during a recent interview. Recall that Amaechi had led some Igbo leaders to meet with Buhari in November last year to seek Kanu's release, arguing the call for a political solution. The president, during the meeting, told the delegation that the request for an unconditional release of IPOB leader was a hard nut to crack, as it runs contrary to the doctrine of separation of power between the executive and judiciary. He, however, promised to consider the request, speaking in an interview with The Punch. Amaechi said Kanu's situation can be solved either politically by President Buhari or even legally by the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami. He said Kanu's situation can be solved either politically or even legally. It can be solved legally by the Attorney General. When I met the president, he told me he would consider my request on Nnamdi Kanu. Amaechi met with the president. He said the president tell am say he go consider the case of Kanu when he go to talk to am. So guys, no go. He said there are many ways to kill a rat. So I have no reason to doubt the president. People need to trust him because he is not the type of president who talk without knowing what he is saying. He is a highly principled man. I don't think the president has remained on what he told me. He has so far not. All I know is that discussions are going on. I can't tell you more than that. We are in contact and I have trust in the president's words. Guys, now yes, now wetin Amaechi say the president talk now. Muhammadu Jubri, wetin Muhammadu Jubri talk now be that one now. Guys, I wan play video make una hear wetin Jubri talk and wetin Amaechi dey talk now. Guys, I never too understand. No, we see wetin dey go on here. If wetin Jubri and Amaechi talk, if na
what a disgrace, what a shame. Look at Sarah Reporter yesterday posted this yesterday. Sarah Reporter did not mention Rotimi Amaechi, the Buhari minister, the present Buhari minister. He talked about Ubazirike. This Ubazirike yesterday. Nnamdi Kanu can regain freedom by political solution or judicial process. Ex-minister Ubazirike Amaechi. Why flashing, telling this? Because anything you just cook up, it just those people, they don't ask questions. Go there, they are saying, yeah, right on, yeah, right on, yeah, right on for what? It's just old news. Because the man said he still believes in Buhari. Let me continue the video.
It was the judiciary. But what I wonder is when Kanu was safely in Europe, abusing this administration and mentioning too many things, I never thought really he want to voluntarily come and defend himself on the accusation he has. So we are giving him an opportunity to defend himself in our system, not to be abusing us from Europe, you know, as if he was not a Nigerian. Let him come here with us and then criticize us here, and then Nigerians know that I don't interfere with the judiciary. Let him be listened to. But those who are saying that he should be released, no, we cannot release him.
No possibility of a political solution?
No. There is a possibility of political solution.
But
if people behave themselves,
if they can behave
well
themselves,
and good. But you can't go to a foreign country and keep on sending incorrect economic and security problem against your country and thinking that you will never have to account for what you have been doing. Let him account for what he has been doing.
Okay, guys, when I hear from Muhammadu Jubri, now he said let him account of what he has been doing.
Okay.
And now Amaechi came out with this recent news now saying president will be drafting in political solution.
What is recent? It is the same Ubazirike Amaechi.
What did Jubri talk for that video? Wait to now reason. Wait to now think. Drop your comment down below. But since Amaechi say the president, Jubri,
look, those are the kind of people showing Amaechi picture. Concern Amaechi.
These are a political solution or judicial process.
Concern this Amaechi. It is Ubazirike Amaechi. This guy know what he's talking about. This is what they do to deceive these gullible Igbos, those senseless IPOB monkeys, for lies and comments. Ubazirike, this one they were trying to beat. They were trying to fight him. They said won him in Spain a few years ago, because they succeeded in attacking their brother attacking their brother. So they were thinking that if they see this same guy in Spain, they are going to attack him. So these are the kind of, I'm telling you, the level of stupidity, their level of stupidity. I'm telling you how confused and useless this book can be. They don't sit down and reason and think straight and say, okay, why things are going like this? Why people are rejecting us like this? But instead, they still swim in their foolishness. They continue to swim in their foolishness, deceiving themselves. Biafra is a dead. Biafra will not come. Biafra is dead and buried. There is one guy here that said their forefathers fought with injustice of Fulani. My guy, your forefathers, they were the criminals. They were the people. Sorry, I'm not insulting your forefathers, but I just want to. Your people, they were the criminals who tried to create their own kind of. I call Nigeria Igbo made, because it was their choice to decide the kind of country they want. When Oyibo hand over that country to them, they ask them, choose the kind of country you want. Is it a country you share power with your southern brother, or a country you share power with your northern brother? That's the Fulani. They prefer the Fulani. You understand me? It is your own people, Igbo people, that organized that 1966 school. Don't let us go there. So don't tell me, or don't come here and say your forefather fighting justice. Your forefather, they are the injustice. They are the criminal. You understand me? They themselves. They don't fight. How can injustice fight injustice? They are the injustice. They are the criminals. They hand over that country to them. They blew it and drag everybody to war. If you know I'm lying, then you set a day aside and let's come and talk. I will educate you. All this your noise, what they feed you with this your propaganda. No, we don't do that here. So don't come here and say your forefather. What did your forefather knows about fighting justice? They were the injustice themselves. They are liars. They deny. They lie. They deny. I'm not insulting your forefather. Not your forefather. Not Igbos. Ojukwu group. Can't you see the Ojukwu? The one that is the one that brought this Biafra thing upon you was buried with Nigeria flag. So that you don't know. Ojukwu was buried with they cover his casket with Nigeria flag. Ojukwu came back and contested 1979. He wanted to be the Senate President of Nigeria. He joined the North. It is because our people don't want to listen to us. Otherwise, you don't have right to talk. We should be the one talking. You keep quiet and learn. This is not, you lie about Amudu Bello. There is a video you are circulating, sharing. Amudu Bello hates you. No, you are the one who hate them. You are your brother. Your brother slaughtered the same Amudu Bello and slaughtered his pregnant wife. Not his ass help. The one your brother killed. Let us, they know that kept quiet. My brother, you don't know, all this war, this warmongering, you don't need it, because if it's said, you will regret. You don't need it. What you're supposed to do now, go to the north. Since you don't want to leave anybody behind, go and bring your brother. Go and bring them home first. Like people, the governors like David Umahi, how Umahi will join you in this your foolishness. Or how Opus or Dima. My guy, defending a country is not easy. It's just like Edo now. Go to Edo and tell Edo people, or the Benin's, we want to have our own country. There are Benin's that will tell you, I don't have time for this Edo country. We are good like this. What will you do? Kill them? Everybody must decide. You keep saying that time a referendum. Which referendum are you talking about? You monkeys. Who will give you referendum? You can't give a group a referendum. Give a group a referendum. If the group want to leave, pack your load and leave Nigeria. And leave. They don't give a group referendum. They give a region. With the way things are going now, your region, you are not ready for a referendum. With your character, many Igbos, they don't want to share a country with you. With your character. Let me show you. Let us, my warning. We are coming to IPOB again. Let me play one video here to my Edo people. When I come here, I talk, people don't take me, few understand what I'm talking about. Not that people don't understand me. It's just that they see it is impossible. These people, they don't have the capacity to put these things I'm saying. That's what you say. This is what they use. Can't you see they use this their radio Biafra, this their social to brainwash your people? They brainwash a lot of Edo. Edo people not insult their fellow Edo. They brainwash some people, they don't have they don't think straight. They brainwash Urobo, they talk anyhow. With these people, the sweet mouth they use to sell spare parts is what they are using now. If not because I am even succeeding now, like I'm happy that things are like this. It is because their own Igbo brother joined me in this struggle. Because my Edo people busy themselves with something irrelevant stuff, only Edo politics. It is because of them Ijele we are fighting their own fight. Otherwise, me alone, look at this guy now. Edo emancipation. I don't know the side he belongs now. Either they want to brainwash him. I am praying for him not to follow that road. We don't all this ethnicity, tribal war. We don't need it at all. We don't need, nobody will succeed. You can't beat us. Maybe we can't even beat you. Urobo cannot beat us. We can't beat Urobo. Urobo cannot beat Ika. Are you going to beat Ika? Ika cannot say they can beat Urobo. Urobo cannot beat Shekiri. Urobo and Shekiri fight. They beg them to surrender. Make them make peace. Urobo and Shekiri, they kill themselves. They beg them to unite. That's how it will be. Is that what we want to start in Edo and kill with cutlass of word because Igbo man tell you something? Because Igbo man tell you what? You must be sick. You must be mad. Unity. It is said that we unite together as one or we perish together like fools. That's it. We are the most marginalized people in Nigeria. We don't want fight. Nigeria is not our own. We are there to look and support those that is ruling us. You can rule. Can't you? You are fighting internal. You are fighting me. Like Urobo fighting me. Shakiri fighting Edo fight. Esa fight. Afema fight Ika or fight Igmanke. My God, no, come on now. In Nigeria, nobody know you. You are nothing in Nigeria. No, we don't fight. We fight our oppressor. The Wazobia, they are our oppressor. You know, I remember when this our brother, they call Edo emancipation, you know, making some videos saying like, I have seen Edo people, for instance, Edo is talking about Edo people playing Yoruba song. I remember, I look at that video, I say, look, like playing Igbo song. Like me playing, I can play a flavor. Flavor is Igbo. People don't represent Igbo. I like Flavor, it's my guy. Whatever Flavor believe, I don't believe it. I like the track. I like his songs. It is the songs I like. The songs have no religion. Songs have no tribe. It's what I like. But my land is my land. I play your song doesn't, what did that change? You know, somebody making, you know, that's hate. I don't preach things like that. I don't really preach hate. I preach like, respect me. Let me respect you. You don't give command in my territory. This is my territory. You don't give command in my territory. Now, listen to this Igbo confessional.
Delta.
Listen.
Let's see how we can put transmitter there. One of our brother, Mazi Paul Okonkwo.
That's what evil plan.
He gave me 100,000. Nobody was aware. He said, see how you can get money and then add a mini transmitter.
Okay.
In your place, so that people will be hearing what you are saying.
Okay.
I took the money to Anyoma Defense.
Okay.
I said, see, this man gave us this money. This man gave us this money. Okay. I brought Mazi Okom into the forum.
Okay.
And that encourages them. Better people made contribution. And now understand, I was just a process. I'm not with that money. I was just a medium. Now coming back to Wasofia.
Okay.
The moment they heard there is money, Okay, foreign begin to ransack the whole Anyoma with the Faith Ogala. I think Faith Ogala is among the cancer.
Women.
But God vindicated me.
Okay.
Because the day they come to tell Anyoma people that all the money they have been contributing, that I'm with it. They told him, Bruno,
they said they want to build, install their transformer.
Inside the same field,
they want to install Biafra radio in our state. In our state.
This is the way Nigerian functions.
In our state, with one Igbo man that have his own house in Edo State. They were doing the meeting in his house. Listen up.
Let him now finish his negotiation.
My territory.
Let him come and do Jagaban.
Right.
After this one, there will be no Jagaban in Biafra land again.
No worry.
South, south, southeast, there will be no Jagaban. Remember one mistake Mekona make.
They don't make him.
What he says that we will kill him, we will snap him out, we will do
you
this.
Yourself, you are all useless and stupid. They don't make him. God will punish all of them. George Onyibe, Sophia, I'll ban what that's on ban what that. No sin.
We have chosen this very path. This is our decision.
Okay.
And believe me, whatever it gives in the end.
You go carry radio this thing to the north. No, you can't go Yoruba land. You go Yera.
Because we are really very, very ready to fight 30.
Come to my land. Oh, Biafra
in darkness. Just to serve the purpose of the light. Don't you understand it?
Sophia. Sophia. What me?
Igbo. The function.
No can Igbo can laloke. Sophia attack. What it concern Igbo concern laloke. We go know.
Coming back to where I was before.
My land.
Everybody now know the truth.
You don't have that right. Oh.
I start from Rabbi Charles. When Rabbi Charles came into IPUB, I was the person he came to. After the program, he contacted me through my line. He told me he's from Anambra State. And around the Yala. And he said Benjamin Madubugu is his relative. He needed Benjamin Madubugu number.
Listen to all these confessional. How they plan. It will start now. How they plan to install. How they beneath donated. He said Sophia gave almost 300,000. Sophia gave almost 300,000, and they need 3.something million to buy the radio transformer in my state. Under my watch, in my state, I'm here crying in my state. No wonder the way they talk. They are coming. They are going to beat us. They will get back. Anyway, there is something behind this rake. It's small begin to talk like this. You get what in their mind. They are talk no be even till now. The one they confess to the way he talk. We are going to do it. We are going. We are coming. We will do this. We. Never knew they so Igbo give una all these we power we. Now una say una we. Man, let him confess. Oh yeah.
Sit back, character assassinate everybody, blackmail everybody. Okay. Oh my God, I never knew it's a cancer.
Okay, the money where you now donate now, another Igbo man ate it, and you see come on insult me. Hey, I thought these saints, they are the saints who want to make a country where man are fall from heaven. They want to make a country that will be better than the UK. You never even get a country, you know they chop money. Pikin we no learn. This preaching what would they do? They make us one. They pay us. They pikin no road for here. Forget about these Onyamiri people. That their life be this. Everything about them is scatter. Everything. Look at Nigeria where they give them scatter now. Obasanjo enter office. They said Igbo must be Senate president. If not because of Sariki, they did not work according to this Fulani Buhari and his gang. He would have been one Senate president for 8 years. Now, 2 Senate presidents. Look at Jonathan time. Look at Obasanjo time. They need this. About 6 Senate president. When you bring this one, no, it's not from Orochuku. If you bring the one, no, it's not from Abia. It is Abia. Oh, God. You think we don't forget how you were disgracing yourself? It must come from this. We must remove him. If we want to give us that Senate president position, the person must come from Ebonyi. No, it must come from Enugu. Okay, they put Ebonyi, man. No. I think Enugu is more better. They put Ebonyi. They put Enugu. That's how they were removing the first time. The first time. Is it when a Fulani man choose their own brother? You also saw it the other day now. He choose a Peter Obi as a running mate. You see how they were talking? Why must he choose Peter Obi? He must not be put. Did he tell us? Before he choose Abba. Now let us continue. Hello? Hello?
Hello, my brother.
Yeah.
What's
your name? Go. Okay, Muda.
Thank you very much.
Muda.
They want to go and install it. Don't even tell them not to install it. Let them go. The day they will make sure that thing is installed, they do where it is, they will do what we are saying.
Of course. Of course, my brother. You appreciate it. Now, I am back. Live and direct. Now, let me continue this talk.
Of Saboteur Association of Biafra Land. Maybe we need to print some emergency form so that we can accommodate all of you.
Okay.
We cannot reject you now.
Okay.
The people that know nothing about IPOP, the people that know nothing, the very structure, they don't know how it functions. Keke na pepe mechanic, they work man desire. Keke na pepe, they work man desire. We are the saboteur, right? Now you are the cancer disease. I didn't say so. Let's go to the next one.
Okay, Wasofia.
Wasofia.
Alright.
And of course, whatever I say it with respect, Wasofia. The only painful thing there is, Wasofia, you know the truth. But maybe you want to be on the winning part. You kept quiet. When I was expelled from my PUB, that morning, maybe at about around 10 a.m., when Sophia called me, he said, Mazi, I heard what happened. Please don't say anything. Please don't say anything. I said, oh, Sophia, I have moved on with my life. I thought I was useful. And I did play my role well. And if for any reason there are people who can do the job better than me or I'm not fit, I step aside. But tell them not to call me. But if they call me, my dear, I'm not promising you anything. I will answer them.
Wait, let me clarify.
Because what?
Let me clarify some people. What is the name of this mad dog? I won't block you. Your name is Balak. You said your father, maybe your mama mumu, life in Brescia, Italy. I think they have your IPOB Brescia in Italy. Your IPOB Brescia in Italy. My people not there. Let them make shishi there. Who they be there? Ma Davan, Igbo Dako, the Chris. Ask your people there, the Chris. You know, now for that to Southeast or for Jamie, none of they do gri. You know, not before Jamie like on this street they messed up. You can't try it in a country like Italy, like you messed up, carry coffee, say they protest. Neither them kidnap, neither them put your in and they can. You don't try them. No, Jamie they do like freedom. You know, no, you don't deserve that kind of opportunity of freedom talk. Try it in Italy here, or try it in France. They go discipline you. All these states where you say your people not there. Ask them for that seat where you measure. You say the wounded civilian, your Igbo brother. He don't ballet. Ask them. They don't know the wounded civilian there. Ask them. You say the wounded. Ask them there. Yeah, can make una noise. Now we get down. Now we get out. Ask your brother. Yeah, they know. Uria, Ake, where you know Uria. This town, either they don't ballet. All of them here. They Chris. Come here, they commit rubbish. Now we are in a state now they do this in a rubbish. I'm going to discipline all of you. I tell you, I promise you people, I'm going to discipline you. No, so that on that day, when you want to embark on a journey, you will embark on a journey with respect. Don't be behaving that you are somebody. And you are nothing. Where is the formidable now? It must give you political solution. What political solution? Buhari is not recontesting. What do you mean by political solution? Political solution is a president that needs second time. He was okay, because of you, make I pardon this, make I get vote from their region. He's not contesting. Why would you be talking? Why would Buhari be talking about political solution? He's not contesting. The North are not even happy that the power is coming to the South. Why would Buhari negotiate with you? Political solution what? That you want to stop election, presidential election, make it not hold for your Southeast. So if you stop, you not vote. President not go emerged. My guy, I don't know una carry una sense upside down. Make una do jiggy there. They go announce winner. They go announce winner, my guy. They go announce winner. What do you know? Just a reason upside down, like political solution. Of what? Make the reason and they can so that he come and tell you that you have started saying they bribe you with billion. With million, who bribe him? Let him give him the chance to defend. We want to hear him. Me myself, I want to see whether Nigeria and Zoo make them play on record. May Nadi can defend himself. Me too, may I need them. I don't need political solution. Make it go court talk. Say okay, na so it be, na so it not be. Make we see him. Make it go court, make it talk. There is no political solution.
iPunk does is the moment they remove you, they start blackmailing you. Just watch what is coming in the upcoming day. You hear Rabbi Charles was a homosexual, Rabbi Charles was a gay. They will not tell you that Wasofia is not married. That is what they do. And I can't take such insolence from animals. Because only animal knows by the instincts that you have to kill another in order to remain alive. I don't tolerate people like that. Since that day till this moment, she never called me.
Wait. Listen,
but
this Igbo guy said he want to educate me. Okay, everybody know my number. My number is 351-288-421. That's everybody know my number. Screw my previous video, my numbers are there. So don't come here and tell me and put your number. My number is there. Everybody know my number. So continue. You do equipped. You know me, we be liar for this game. Now you want come, my guy, forget that. You want just come disgrace yourself. You know, they cannot even stand people like me. They say, come out. I have to wait till now. Now way to distract me. Make I play the atrocity. Make your people come here. You talk to me. What do you want to talk to me? Wait. What do you want to talk to me? I say I don't know how they get new country. Or now so they do another thing they get them. What do you want to tell me? Oh, not be your brother instigates 1966 a coup. or they don't hand over Nigeria to you. Waiting, or they not bury Ojukwu with Nigeria flag, or Ojukwu not said. Ojukwu did not die in Biafra. Ojukwu died in Nigeria. Nigeria government give him all the benefit. Na president, Nigeria government bury him. So what do you want? What do you know where you want to tell me? I don't understand. Say you want to educate about what? About what? About what? That like the South is part of your Southeast. I don't understand because Oyibo, you don't like Nigeria, but you like Christianity. Oyibo gave you Nigeria. Oyibo gave you Southeast because all the minority tribe, they were 4 states in the South. Edo and Delta was never part of you. Part of Bayelsa was never part of your miserable Southeast. Oyibo created it, did not give it to you. He created it for all the tribes there. But because you are the majority, you suppress everybody. The Amazonian people, they broke away. You remember now, after the independence, they left you people. They said they don't want to be part of you people again. And the Ogoja people, they were agitating for their own region. You refuse to give it to them. Adakabro, the Niger Delta, you kill these people there. I've been showing the videos, how people were dying, how Ojukwu were bombing. What did you, my guy, you don't talk to people like us. What do you want? Like, it's not true or what? I'm lying or what? We don't say things. What I'm saying here, we are few here. But everybody know, as I'm saying it now, people are just sleeping because they know these things. It's not like, it's not what somebody, you frame something up like you people do. You are formidable. We don't do that here. It is not, they know. We keep reminding ourselves here. What do you want to tell me? Like what? I have showed my people here how people from River State, Akwa Ibom, they were supporting, demonstrating, protesting against Ojukwu 1966. 1967, I mean to say, in UK, I showed them the video where they were saying, death to Biafra. We don't need Biafra. The video is with us here. Is it after the war, when the River State people were saying, they don't need you again in River State, that you occupy all the government offices, all you were the one on top. They don't work. You were dominating them. Now they don't need you in the. I have the videos here. We are not saying the one they ask people. Then old videos, people old big video, 50 years video. I have it here. What do you want to tell me? What do you want to tell me about the war? That you didn't invade our land. You invaded our land. Nigeria, you do. Yes, some of you want to say you declare Biafra. You were on your own. Good people. Children of God, we are sleeping after they declared Biafra. No, you were invading cities after cities. You came to the Midwest, you occupy our land, gave us a flag, and gave us a name, like you a monkey, slave, coming to Benin, telling us this our flag, this our name. They're not born you well. Ojukwu pay dearly for that nonsense. You can declare your Biafra and stay in your miserable 5 states. What? That you don't? You were trying to invade Lagos. What do you want to? My guy, you want to distract me? You can't let me talk with everybody. You don't know. We're waiting about Biafra. What? Ojukwu drag the whole nation to Abori. He needs restructuring. He don't want a federal government. Who introduced the federal government? Is it not Abia State man? Aguji Ronsi. He introduced the regional government. He single-handedly destroyed the regional government. Over 300 tribes agreed on the colonial master. Single-handedly. He introduced this style of government and say Nigeria unity is not negotiable. Is that what you want to tell me? That I'm lying? Educate me on how. Oh, okay, forget about Nigeria matter. I know how to break away. Everybody, how the Spanish, how they are doing it. We all are saying it. How the Europe, even in the UK, how people are doing it. Yeah, we know. America, we know. We have countries, over 20 countries around the world that people, some part of, want to break away. We know how they are doing it. What? Your own now is you want, my guy, go to war. If it's by war, you go to war. You know your problem. Your problem now is that all your elders, your traditional rulers, your politicians, they don't agree that they want to go. If they agree they want to go, start from your state house of assembly. I don't know who say want to educate me. They give me a war. I'm the wounded. The wounded civilian. This is what I do for living. Politics, history. I know history. A brother come here with a religion the other day. We dig it. Come with the Quran and we go dig them. I started this whole thing with the religion. Quran, with the debate. I've been saying it. I didn't. Quran, with Quran, I will fire you for Quran, ask you a question. You bring. I was defending Christianity. And the things I didn't know concerning Christianity, the secret, some secret, I know these things. They were asking me, I was asking them their own secret about Muhammad. So when they keep blocking, you think I've heard the Mahdi Marioba before. You think it is now they started accepting wounded civilian. They were rejecting wounded civilian before. I started using Mahdi Marioba, the one your brother blocked. I have to retry it again, and they now accept the wounded civilian and the rest, and give me rules. So my guy, I know what you want to tell me. Make I continue the atrocity of your people.
My word. What are the things I said? It pains me, but I don't blame her. Everybody is playing safe. Like some of you, you know the problem already. You are playing safe. My dear, it will get to you. While Sophia was talking and talking and talking and talking, they rob us, they steal us. People don't, she's not passing the message clearly. I organized our people in Edo State. We organized them. There was a very wonderful coordinator there in Chinedu.
Wait, listen.
And of course, this very group.
Listen. Wasofia, you gang up with these traitors, Onyamri monkeys, to organize your IPOB group in Edo, and they still make Chinedu Igbo your coordinator. And me, I said this agitation is about Igbo supremacy. Ogahin, Yato Igbe, Okberomoya, Iyadugi. I'm making. This is Igbo supremacy. It's about Igbo supremacy. Nothing more, nothing less. I will play videos of Igbo they confer. It's about Igbo supremacy. Don't pay 2017, 2018. I said, hey, you monkeys, hold it right there. Don't preach your Igbo supremacy here. So, Sophia, these Onyamiri people in your land trying to do their group in your and still make Chinedu a coordinator in your own territory again, and you start donating money for decent people again, and you have not yet make a U-turn. You have not make a U-turn. All my warnings, stay away from this confused, they are cursed people. There is nothing good about them. What you are saying now, this is what they are born to do, confusion. Can I play you their ladies, they call, what they call it, Umuada. Umuada is Igbo language. You said you are part of the Umuada. They are indirectly using Igbo name to confuse you, it brainwash you. Now, I play you a video of Umuada. They were fighting over, it's our leader. No, it's our brother. No, it's our leader. Oh, Maggie. The Biafra is in Enugu, Abia, Imo, Ebonyi. The 5 states. Ma'am. That's it. Continue.
We are not organized on ground.
Okay.
It was through the internet I organized them.
So you organize it through internet? Okay.
Benin people from across the globe.
Okay.
You have Armstrong Umeji. You have Wasofia. Just to mention the
Armstrong Umeji. You come here and be calling me. Why you know Nino Wiege? One more, my bio. Yari, you know. A woman, I'm not in Hey, Igbo no nyamiri. Ozeti wa muwe 300K. Igbo no nyamiri. Igbo cannot this. Igbo no nyamiri lati wa muivie. Ono wa muivie, don't wa muwae. Igbo no nyamiri. Chai. Not all Igbos, so not all Igbos at all. Not all Igbos. But if you want to come and play this tribal, it's about Igbo. I don't give a shit. Then to hell with all of you. But it's not all Igbo. It can't be all Igbos. You understand me? can't be all Igbo. Let me continue. When Igbo man, sometimes, can you see this one? This one they call it Uzo Monye. Can you look at his comment? That state is Biafra. And those here, you keep replying these people. Can't you see they are sick? It is in their 5 states they do their shit at all. And he's telling you, your state is Biafra. But it's their 5 states. That's what they do there. And you are still replying him. Leave them. You know, they must shame body now. These guys are ashamed of themselves. These guys. Now listen.
And I told them there is need to set up a transmitter in a Benin city. So our people can hear this thing, let them be carried along.
Okay.
Because it's actually trying to create enabling atmosphere, enabling environment that allows us to function as one family that we are without any reservation. Wasofia loved it.
Wasofia.
The weather Asian, Esako, Ekpoma, Orionwo,
okay.
Awuchi, all of them, Igodomigodo, Agadamigada, Ibu Kingdom, all of them came together. They started making contribution. The same way, I also encourage the people from Delta. Let's see how we can put transmitter there. One of our brother, Mazi Paul Okonkwo, he gave me 100,000. Nobody was aware. He said, see how you can get money and then add a mini transmitter in your place so that people will be hearing what you are saying. I took the money to Anyoma Defense. I said, see, this man gave us this money, this man gave us this money. I brought Mazi Okom into the forum. And that encourages them. Better people made contribution. And now understand, I was just a process. I'm not with that money. I was just a medium. Now coming back to Wasofia. The moment they heard there is money, okay, foreign begin to ransack the whole Anyoma with the Faith Ogala. I think Faith Ogala is among the cancer in the area. But God vindicated me. Because the day they come to tell Anyoma people that all the money they have been contributing, that I'm with it, they told him, Bruno and the rest of them told them, chokehold them, this man is not aware of this contribution. So how could he possibly eat the money? In one of our meeting, I asked them, I said, but
the money they donated.
They told me, now this money they say you chop now. I said, but I'm not even aware of it. Many of them almost cried.
They have no
now let me tell you how it ended. They had to do a vote in that meeting.
Aye.
They said they have accused Mazi Onibe for eating this money. And he know nothing about it. Now, do we give this money to IPOB or we withhold the money? Some people voted, give IPOB. Some people voted and say, we will not. I will collect my own. But more than 80% of people who made that contribution eventually asked the forum to give the rest their money to me. So, you see, the more you blackmail me, the more it get better for me. Then on the other side of Edo, okay, foreign was in charge of data. Asking you, bring the teller, bring the teller. You send Onibe money, bring the teller. Give me the account. It's important. If I cheme thunder fire all of una and I never ready you, that means I'm very kind.
Thunder go fire una.
Yeah, they contributed money. It should be up to about 350,000 or 500,000.
500,000.
They wanted to buy a bigger one, 3 million.
3 million.
I directed Wasofia to Edo State Coordinator, Chinedu.
Hey, Wasofia. Hey.
I was only a medium. I didn't touch the money. Before you know, Bright Chimesia was all over everywhere. But Wasofia know the game that is on already. Because they start accusing me of eating the money, even without knowing that I did not know. Chinedu never gave me details.
Country never come.
I only tell Chinedu, keep record of this money because they will come for it. I told Wasofia and Omeji, Armstrong them. I
Armstrong
say
or
keep
Mickey.
record though.
Armstrong or Mickey.
Because snake wey one person see na python. So people should ask Bright Chimis here. How much did they do pedo people inside transmitter?
Inside they do
you see what you don't know?
People for inside transmitter. We were everybody meje. Ita egirigo no bigbo warigo no ni bigbo my boy my way. Ita wow. This to me this is betray. Okay, why a group of criminals from the southeast Onyamiri go deceive you? Okay, they want to buy transformer, they still ate the money, and you are still with them. You're still with them. I have been doing these things since 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 15. Imagine 2012 till now. 2012 till now. We are talking about almost 9 to 10 years. I have never tell you or support you at this stupid Wasofia. I warned her when she was following me then. Don't stop. Don't do this. Don't do this shit. And if your people now, because we have those who is doing this kind of thing too, saying they are open, what they call it, this their own. Their own is okay. Like give me, make I give them. You know, at least they will spend the money in Edo, in your state. It's Edo people that give the money to these people. Some of them still use some part of it. Some still, they will keep some. It's okay. Where you work, that's where you eat. If you can launch your own, I don't know what they call it, fundraise, is it not what they call it now to help the poor in Edo? I'm not against anybody. I know that sometimes they fight themselves. This one fight this one. Like, I don't want to mention it. Let's say Abat fight Osagi fight. I think one in Mudia too. The other one fight the other one. Look, you people come together. As long as you use, I'm not encouraging 419 people that short money from people anyway. But I will understand. It is Edo money to Edo people. You know, I can understand. You take from people, give. You might not give all. You might keep some for yourself. I'm not supporting it, but kind of. I am not Onyamiri from the southeast. How can you this small? You be giving them. They are rich. Let them go and do all the fundraising in their miserable 5 states. Why will people come and be playing you for one night in your own state? No more than they can say that they are hiding some guns in Edo. It's what was true. You see all this prison break. You think it's our people that was doing it? It was people behind it. You know, they will send their a force, send their boys and say, oh, they'll join the group, say, we are riot, oh, we are riot. Can't you see prison out? Let's want it. You know, youth like that. It's one person that will bring the idea. Because all of them, they're in the state, their mind, state of confusion. They don't think straight. Igbos, they instigated all this burning of police station in Edo. I know Edo people are white. Also, our youth are very white. But with the way things are going, begin to suspect these people. How can you join a group who never even have a country yet? You don't even have a country yet. You donated money for transport and they ate it. And you are still insulting your people. Your people are senseless. Your people are useless. Your people are bad. These people, these mad people from the southeast, what's good about them? Sometimes somebody was telling me, my brother that called, saying like, they said Benin City is like a small city. My guy, the capital city of Ebonyi State, the capital city of Imo State, the capital city of Anambra, join it together. Edo, the Benin City is bigger than them, or you don't know? Let me make it clear again. Maybe you don't know. I said the capital city of Ebonyi State. You see their capital city, the house. I'm talking about city now. The capital city of Anambra, the capital city of Enugu. Join these cities together. They are not as big as Benin City. I'm not talking about Yokonium. I'm talking about all those Otesa not join. The city, Benin City, is the 3rd largest city in Nigeria after Lagos, Ibadan, after Ibadan, Edo. big. The one I said big city. I'm not saying the finest. Big city where people occupy. How big is the city? After Lagos, after Ibadan, all those, the capital city of Ebonyi, capital of Enugu, small city, just like Warri, You see this Warri? I don't say Benin city is like Warri times 4. I'm not talking about the land. I'm talking about city where people occupy, like that Benin city. It's a very big city. Look, you see that Anambra city, just like Angushi city. If you see Ebonyi, what the Anambra, it's like Uromi in the Edo South Central. It's just big as Uromi. It's also a big city, but just as big as Uromi. Those are small cities. Edo is very big city. I'm not talking about if it's the finest. I'm not talking about finest. And Edo is not the last. Because then show me one city in Igbo land, you can see it's more finer when it comes to finer. So is it? Come on now. It's only this Ebonyi that is even Ebonyi State now because the governor is really doing a fantastic job there. It's not also bad. You understand me? So I don't want to go into that. You know, let us finish how these Edo people allow this Igbo Nyamiri to be using them. Let us play it again. Let us play. Continue.
So when I was over saying our money, all the money Edo people collect. When I ask Bright Chime say when the keeper. And so anytime you come up and say the truth, there are some group of criminals that will come. Shut up, you are saboteur, shut up, shut up. This thing will affect all of us. No. Just look at all of them that they expelled.
You have no country yet.
For speaking of the truth.
Man,
for having a contradiction.
Promoting your brain.
Now, look at what it's going to cost. Somebody said, now they for standing. And every reasonable man understand that. And the point is that a brother is taking a gun and facing a brother.
Try want to build.
We will see how vulnerable our man is.
The radio transformer in my. You build it now,
and our people can't perceive it.
So I am saying all this thing. I play on that video. A first off,
now going back to
that useless first off, and that stupid woman in Spain. That one with the light candle.
Igbo people have house.
They have the guts to mention my name. Sometimes, although for long over 6-7 months, somebody tell me that woman. Yeah. You know you are dealing with. I have made mention of them Wasofia. I will insult them because they were once following me here. I made mention of Omote Biafra. I will talk to them. I don't know you. You can't even spell your name. You are a fool. Lighting candles everywhere. A woman telling the world that our ancestor is with her. Our ancestor with a woman. Must be your Onyamiri Igbo ancestors. You are sleeping with ancestors. Lighting candle. Somebody died. You have the guts to come on. Somebody died. People that kill somebody, they don't come out. They will still see. They will go and hide so that you go and be looking for who killed that. I don't even believe somebody can kill somebody's self. But you know what I mean. Somebody die, you come out, be running your mouth, you kill. Why can't you use that power, kill Buhari? Why can't you use that power, go and release it now? They can. Fools! It will give you people platform to be messing up, to be talking nonsense. IPOB is a useless, a disgrace. IPOB is a product of Nnamdi Kanu, a senseless human being. A response, I said, Malcolm X was suspended. Malcolm X was suspended. Malcolm X, how big Malcolm X? Because he said something that go contrary to what his group, the Islamic group, believe in America. They didn't care. Oh, they suspended him. But Nnamdi Kanu have a group where he talked to people and you are like goats, ranting. Nobody talk to him. Can come on here. Go and burn Tinubu's house. I gave command and Tinubu hotel was on fire. Why would you say that on air? When the other guy, Adeka grandson, said, if that's the case, Yoruba, Igbo leave Yoruba land. Adeka is the bad guy here. I don't like Adeka grandson anyway. No, but I don't hate him. He says something about us too, but that doesn't mean like
we had our mouth to say something. I can't, because of him, begin to criticize, insult the Yoruba. Why would I do that? Because of Adenka. It's unbelief. I can make evidence tell you to keep quiet. All those guys, I hate when, but that's not what I'm talking about. That is the reason why he was trying to incite his people against the Igbos in their land. It is your brother that started it. What does, you are happy, jubilated, they send him to, I don't know whether to prison now. And you know, quite right, what Nnamdi Kanu have been doing is worse than what that guy is doing. Nnamdi Kanu is fighting, he thinks, you said Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for your Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for the interest of the Yoruba too. Whatever way anybody is fighting for, I'm fighting for the interest of the Beninese. I'm telling my Edo people, the Benin people, I'm telling them, the Nigeria now, you were not there when they created it. Somebody signed independent for you. They did not call you. You were nothing. It was after independence you started fighting for your own region so that you don't be slave under anybody. I said this time around, if anybody have the capacity to destroy Nigeria, go ahead. We go sit down, decide our future. We can't jump from a pan to fire. And then Sophia, come in. We go flog down. Sophia know. She knows. Oh yeah. A first also, they do no genuine, no zuo. That stupid woman. They are all fighting themselves now. That one against Sophie. Sophie against them. They all are product of Nnamdi Kanu. I said a good leader, surround, create a good followers. A good leader, sorry to say, a good leader don't create followers like zombies. They create leaders. Leaders. So that when you are not around, the leaders, they will hold the group together. It will look as if you are still there. Can you compare 2015 now? Can you compare the squad of 2015 with the squad now? You can't. You can't. They were people with brains. Although they are also almost, but at least you kick all those people that have little brain and you left the zombies like Sophia. Sophia is the person that will on phone and be talking about freedom. I be the Esan Adunoje stupid woman. That one will still come on air. Freedom. Fatal Gala. What qualification? On what ground? They don't understand. Sophia will still come out. That woman will still have the right to. Ma, come on now. Let me continue.
Belongs to one Igbo man in Benin there. He look like Indiji. It took years before I can agree that guy is an Igbo man. He be like Benin man.
You see how
speak like Benin, talk like Benin, behave like Benin, everything Benin.
Wait. The Igbo man have a house in Benin there. You don't, if he talk, he stayed there. So he speak like the Benin, he talk like Benin. You will not know that he's not a Benin man. They were doing the meeting in his house. So Edo people, open your eyes. You know, before you do that in another man's land, you're supposed to let the people of the land. If they tell you this is our land, we don't need. You don't do that there. What you are doing is against the federal government of Nigeria. Your brother created this federal government of Nigeria. We are people, we are tribe. We are the one to decide if we want to remain Nigeria. You don't decide that for us. It is not when Nigeria tire you, go tire everybody. You are disrespecting us. You know, my people still don't understand what I'm fighting for. You don't do that in our land. Hiding in dark corners, ganging up against you. Every day, when you see Igbo, IPOB people insulting elders from my land, even king, you'll be thinking they are of age mates. And Igbo man, because we sell land to everybody that comes, then we sell land to Igbo and they are not using his house for their meeting. Listen.
Until he wear Ishiago, I knew this guy na Igbo guy. He's a landlord in that place.
He's a landlord.
He's doing business and doing very well. Aside Akwa Ibom people, on a Anambra, how many tribes they live there? It's only Akwa Ibom people I know that they leave their land and their next America is Anambra.
They don't sell land for any other.
So you may see most of them.
They buy properties in the north,
but
in Yoruba
the
land.
Igbos are everywhere.
Everywhere. And see, you don't want to respect.
It makes them an easy target.
The people that
and whatever you are doing, you are endangering their life without proper consideration.
No, don't worry. So, those, all these things I'm doing, everybody, people don't want to listen to me. I'm a troublemaker. Don't worry. What I'm trying to say, do, we are the those. We are the those. We are the those. We choose and rule our future. Nobody can do that for us. Not all Igbos, but these IPOB Igbos, they have offended us enough. Let us at least, those are good people anyway. You can't do that in our land. You can't do that. Ojukwu invaded our land and you are doing your IPOB meetings and you know it's against the federal government. Your brother created this federal government. Your brother created it. It was not federal government when we got independence. Igbo man from Abia, from Inadi Kano State, created the federal government. So that same federal government is against IPOB. Go and sort your problem with federal government. You don't come to my state and be saying you had some guns in. This small group is not small group. Inadi Kano make a video 2020 and say we have some guns in Edo. Kill policemen in Edo. When he's scared, when he goes dead. This is not threat. You go red. You can't kill. You go red. You can't do anything and come and say it's Edo people. We will investigate. My guy will investigate. So let me hello. What's in the my borrow my stuff. Call. Yeah, no problem. Why?
Because when they take in Nana, because the boy Nana nowhere of the look at our brother, they need to
You understand, yeah? Oh, with the way. And with the way. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's very easy to arrest. If I'm running at the one, then we will see them both
this video now with this confession, I'm going to cut it out. I cut it out. I send many platforms for people to be aware.
Because they told me I call it my own private phone.
Of course. Of course. You have I have cut it out. Of course. If it is police, the police they are aware that these people and we are not part of it. You understand me?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. They know now. They know.
I want to also use this opportunity. More than I'm going on because they are very good in time. Everybody on my phone before they will give you anywhere. So I think when you are good, because I told them, I told them, you understand? They only use time to convince people. You know, sometimes just feel sorry for those people because they don't know what they are doing. And by the time they will realize it, they will all be committing suicide for themselves. You understand? So anybody has to say always like that. And if you women too, sometimes I see tears where if you woman is doing underground, there will be
I'm telling you.
Our brother, the two of our you understand?
A good woman.
Time we say, because as for me, the way the thing they say me, although Russia.
Thank you very much. I know.
You know that their son is working on the person already. No. You understand?
Yeah. Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you.
I know them already. It's very difficult for women saying here, and here I will call it because if we're not blocking, oh my, Facebook, we are blocking here. You understand?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You will be successful. They are easy.
Yeah. Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you. Wesley, Sabadebawe. You appreciate. Call. Now, so let me play more of this video, then we'll play another and call it a day.
That is an event to the image nation, Igbo nation. You're supposed to set up one organization and say, go and beg for us. And so it's not going to be Igbo nation. Have you seen Hausa nation come to tell you anything? They have their group with different wings. You can call them the Arewa Northern Forum. They sponsor Boko Haram. They sponsor Miatiala. They sponsor Fulani Herdsmen. They sponsor Northern women. They sponsor onion seller, carrot seller, sugarcane seller, yam seller, tomato seller. They sponsor everything. But they come under the guise of Arewa Northern. Can't we learn from all those things? That for us to come out in form of statement and elder and destroy everything. Now I will stop here. It's just two simple message. Those of you new cancer, because you are not saboteur, apply for saboteurship. Because as a cancer, once you destroy the host, you too will die. The virus versus the host. One have to die for another. So apply so your status quo can be improved on. And those of you who are still calling others cancer, rat in the cage, get ready, your own is coming. How can we sacrifice a whole nation for one man? Living in affluence, eating our money. Is it not money? What is causing this problem? Onye money, hibe money. Akwa YG. This is where I will stop this night. The matter has not ended. There are danger looming everywhere. We must work very hard to avert it. Because if it happen, oh, we have seen them. God has shown us. And the point is that a brother is taking a gun and facing a brother. You will see how vulnerable our land is. And our people can't perceive it. You can't perceive it. Now, going back to a little bit back to Wasofia broadcast, one of the callers said, in Benin, Igbo people have house. In fact, the venue where we used to do IPOB meeting,
they used to
belongs to one Igbo man in Benin there. It looked like indigene.
Look like indigene, okay.
It took years before I can agree that that guy is an Igbo man. Be like Benin man. Speak like Benin, talk like Benin, behave like Benin, everything Benin, until he wear Ishiago. I knew, this guy na Igbo guy. He's a landlord in that place. He's doing business and doing very well. Answer that Akwa Ibom people. On a Anambra, how many tribes they live there? It's only Akwa Ibom people I know that they leave their land and their next America is Anambra. And so you may see most of them there. But The Igbos are everywhere.
Everywhere. You see, I'll cut this video out so that I'll send it to someone, so that my people will understand what I'm talking about. I play a video where these idiots were confessing this thing the other day. People think maybe because it's coming from idiot like Festus. So I have to play this very one again. Now, you remember this animal they call Austin Okonkwo, Mazi Austin Okonkwo. About a year ago, if I'm not mistaken, he came out and began to insult, asking his boy to go and kill the Obi of Onitsha. You remember when they were painting the Obi of Onitsha, the king there, using his picture, insulting him. The man, what was his offense? The king said, you see, in his community, the youth from his community must have their own security network, like vigilante that guide their community. It is their community. They are the one to protect their community. And it was the king there, Obi of Onitsha, that was organizing it. That's it. The Kanu came out, called his name, and he sought him. He sought everybody there. And monkeys like this Austin Okonkwo started coming out, threatening that they should kill the king, kill that one. Everybody, kill this, kill that. Not, he was making videos say every day. So these same monkeys, this same idiot, I want to play what he is saying now. Because now, the same idiot is now part of the Sabo now. He's apologizing.
The things of Biafra is a spirit.
Spirit kill you there.
And when we say it is a spirit, the spirit that controls it is what we have not yet defined yet.
Evil spirits, criminals.
It can also be duality. But before I continue, I want to use this privilege and opportunity and to say my sincerely apology to Obi of Onitsha.
No.
The Igwe himself.
No way.
I came across a video that I made one time ago when I do threaten Obi of Onitsha.
You do threaten Obi of Onitsha. All right.
Under, I could say, influence. Then it pained my heart that the situation that our country has kept us, Nigeria, our country has kept us, has brought us into agitation that all of us on this agitation has possessed
what?
I could say the spirit of no control. And that's why sometimes, and also I could say, there are spirits that took over us.
That took over
especially when you are someone who don't like injustice, killings, and the rape that is going on. Just a similar burden that Mazen and the Kana has overload of it. I used to have emotions when I see photos of people being killed, being shot down, and being destroyed in the country that God has given us, Nigeria.
Really, God give us?
And the consequence upon the fact is the people that are supposed to manage or lead the country does not lead it good. That's why the agitation rose after the Aburi Accord. And here we are today. After the war, even during the war, we betrayed ourselves.
Really?
And here we are today. Then coming also to IPOB, you see that even we also are not united. You come to our governors, even we also are not united. And anyone that have a sound mind and I could say a feminine spirit that or emotion, as I used to do, you will understand that if you love the handwork of God, which is human being, and you see where they are killed, and you hear the death of your brother, your sister shot, with a pregnancy, and here you are in exile, suffering in another man's country. And sometimes, in the middle of this fight, propagandists are raised against one another, and we kill and destroy one another without investigating properly before we engage ourselves on some.
You kill without proper investigation. You must confess all the people you send your ESM to go and kill. You can't just. He did this video yesterday saying he apologized. All the people you kill because maybe their spirit is tormenting you. My guy, you must confess, renounce, apologize, not just to the Obi alone or the politicians. No, not just Obi. To everybody, every tribe, you guys have offended. Everybody know that Nigeria is not a country we all are proud of. People are suffering everywhere. Amanjiris, the Northerners, they suffer the most. Every day they die there. Now, their politicians are telling us they will vote on settlement again because it was on settlement that brought Buhari and they are also no. You are not the one feeling the pain. You are in everywhere, buying properties everywhere. It doesn't matter what you are fighting for. You use your brain with respect. Don't talk to people anyhow. You say God give us the country. No, your papa, your Una Igbo gave us this country because you negotiated independent with Oyibo. You signed the amalgamation. They hand over this country to you. You blew it, and you want to use my people to shine after 50 years. No. You go suffer. Una go suffer. You can look, see your life. So you are this one come. It's our leader. It's not our leader. You are coming now. After all the insults, you now realize. Continue your
accusations.
You sent people to go and kill people without proper investigation.
All right. So what we are doing is
this idiot.
I'm not going to read any comment here. So what we're doing is this.
No, wait. Don't read comments. Don't read comments. Your own people against you now. When this guy was dishing out nonsense, threatening people, he will say, I won't hide my face. If you see, kill him. If you see that one, kill him. You see that we are coming for you. We are The other day, you see that stupid Urobo girl coming out and say that you go and carry Ijele. Ijele is still walking freely. Why would Ijele walk freely? You know they walk freely. You know they threaten people. You don't walk freely. What do you mean Ijele walk? Every day you threaten everybody. You insult my king every day. Are you not walking? Igbos are not walking freely for my state. Ijele walking freely. What kind of country, what kind of people is this saying they are fighting for freedom? Coming on air telling this one walk for the other one is that the other Urobogo Mote. We are saying a pastor, if it's Abazonian, they will not be walking freely. We are coming for threatening everybody. It is the product of Ina Adekan. It is what they. I'll play you that video. Now let this idiot just let me play this one now. There is some part I want to play. It's what I've been saying. Somebody, he said one Yoruba guy called the idiot lady. This thing I've been saying. Everything that happens, you keep removing in Adekan. He is the leader. He taught you all that you do. You see him threatening people. If Adekan don't come online threatening people, why would his follower be threatening people? It is what you see. You say in Adekan doing. It's what you do. Now I don't want to. If the moment they say I don't want to read comments, why are you afraid? Read comments. Read comments. Why do you fear? Your people against you now. I never see anything. Una go destroy herself. So that's the reason I'm telling those who want to still follow you in this path of destruction. Look at the disunity among you people. When this boy is vibrating today, is it not what we have been saying now ever since that change your way? This is not the way. This is not the way. You will not listen. Elohim. Elohim. Now you don't want to read comments. You go read comments. Comment kill you there.
that we must be able to respect those who respect is due to. That is why I came to say my sincere apology to anyone that think that I have insulted him or her on this struggle. Especially, I want to use my sincere time to apologize to Iguanicha.
Wait. This idiot make a video and say he's going to send their monkeys. He was saying that these people from Edo, you know, to come and beat me. You know? They beat me. It's not like physical. I don't know if they beat me. Like, they were saying for them to insult me. So, when I'm on air, you see them, Sophia will carry. Yeah, the one that is on air. Whatever I say, they will be saying it there. I don't know. What I say here is very clear. Edos must respect Urobos. Urobo respect Shekiri. Shekiri respect Yoruba. Yoruba respect Igbo. Igbo respect. That's it. That's what I do here. Nobody's a superpower here. They will be sending each other. First thoughts go carry. For how long? Everybody don't rest for the matter. I still dey here until there is nothing like IPOB, Makilawa. Because I promise you people, there's not, your Biafra is dead and buried. Your Biafra is dead and buried. When I started to Kubo, we are still with you people. I won all of them. This is about Igbo supremacy. The other one posted and say he do it for everybody. Nobody can lay claim. My do we are not do again. Make una carry do. My we not cause I do. We are the Edos. You carry do. So that make peace reign. He do we don't know again. Not be our ancestors. Now your own, now your ancestors. Use and so agbadana. Carry. Abba now. We don't need again. Go to Benin. Anything about Godo is none of our business. It was a name before. It is no longer our name. We are the Edos now. The Benis. That's the name we bear now. Not now our name, not your name. It's your name. Go carry do they go. You when we do our here. My dad or mama equally late to you do. I be bomber. I be bomber bania. Now we not be do again. We don't want to do again. Since you say nobody can lay claim on you do, we not lay any claim. We dash you. Now you be do now. We not be do again. We not even relate to any do. I think everybody will get peace. Because now that one I carry now. That can be name where people be here over 1,000 years ago disturbing me with the name of 1,000. Who cares? Go on, woman. We are the Edos now. Don't deceive me yourself with the name. Name you don't go, you don't take. Nobody be in that name again. You are a cat. Why you not carry do? Go carry, go big your people. Go tell the cat people, make una change una name then. Waga any do. Since you do in a sweet now, make you carry go. If you know you be a son now, where are you tell son? Where are Tammy Sama? Magio Wahia. Make everybody day you own. Everybody answer his name. Now our name we day. Afema, be Afema. They call it Urobo, be Urobo. Don't let Igbo disturb you with this do. Make Igbo carry do. Now you didn't their own. When we do our hair, my do. We know they be do again. In our by force. We don't want to do it now. Not be do now. Make una just carry. Use and so shokoto, so agbada. Make una the wear. We not be do anything. Because anything we una involve. We not want involve. Anything is just attach now. We not do again. We not do again. Anything we attach now. We don't want to do again. Man, I see me what you do. What they dragging? What they dragging for? Name? I don't know what they're dragging for. My great-grandfather name, my great-grandfather name is not, I don't bear my great-grandfather's name. I bear my grandfather's name. But my great-grandfather children, you know, they are there in Benin. We still know we are from one great grandfather, but those ones still retain the name, but we retain our grandfather's name. That's life. Our great still have their own name. People change. It is what we prefer now. We believe our grandfather is what we prefer. Everybody must. You think Idu is yours. You carry go. Carry your Idu go. Now, let us continue with these idiots.
Please, he is the Igwe. The Bible said that we should respect our Igwes. He have never offended me.
Really?
But it's based on, you know, that sometimes you become so emotional.
Listen.
And you...
The Omote Biafra came out the other day that they have said all kinds of nasty things against Baba. He said, Baba have never, in any way, like whether una exist, he never. That is Baba for you. Una no rich. Una no rich. Now you now understand the man. Why would you threaten his life? Ask question. What did he do? He said, oh, if we don't have right to say my own community now, we will create our own vision. He don't have right. Who giving Adikan the right to decide for everybody? And you think you go succeed? Like one man, nobody appoint him. Come on now. It just pay my mind. Any leader we go lead us now, we go decide that leader. One body because he gets some followers for Facebook, for UK, you go call it talk when you eat for Igbo land. One and not go eat. When I go come out. Where that one go happen? It crazy. Where that one go happen? You know the happen now Igbo land now they foolish like that. Not be our own. You know fit try. You know fit. How you take try? Mayo Budari, he said, you can do this in Igbo land, but in our land, go and tell Yoruba when to come out. It is against the land. But every day you come on air. Sit at home. Sit at home. Who again? This stupid girl, Fetogala. Ika girl. Nobody sitting at home in Ika. Sit at home. You fighting for freedom. Sit at home. In Sima will come. In Akwa Ibom, people don't sit at home. Igbo, they do now. They do now. Some of you try to raise the motion and say, now let we go to sit at home. Why would I not go sit at home if we all are the same? They fight now. All those monkeys, they insult us. So not forget. Not even get liver. It's like me and the Yoruba would fight for something. According to Una, people they die for Edo. They do say Yoruba no follow. Yoruba no do sit at home. And me go see they say Yoruba dey with me. Una be mumu, Igbo una be mumu. Not be Igbo, IP una be mumu. You see that Ojuku thing, a Southeast knife for now. Now una just keep for na head. Una be mumu big time. Isima day on air. Una, listen, Isima. All the people, like when Isima is on air, 600, all are Igbos. Who see my people there. You now. If all of una, if all sanction Isima, you go come back again. Isima cannot tell the people to sit at now until they use the sit at home. Or Mote cannot tell Robo to sit at home now. As Sophia do rich. Even the first thoughts cannot tell people to sit at home for Urumi. Now foolish. Chai, never on our land. Biafra now on our own. All these guys now, you guys are using, you know, will favor anything. But now Biafra is for the Igbos. Accept the fact and move on. Biafra now for the Igbos. Now only they will now do now shenanigans. Play, let me continue.
Those who respect is due to. That is why I came to say my sincere apology to anyone that think that I have insulted him or her on this struggle. Especially, I want to use my sincere time to apologize to Igwe Onitsha. Please, he is the Igwe. The Bible said that we should respect our Igwes. He have never offended me.
Really?
But it's based on, you know, there are sometimes you become so emotional and you cross your boundary.
Really?
So this is the issue. So the only way to get Biafra is to be sincere in our heart to actualize Biafra, because it is the things of the spirit. And the spirit that is there is two kinds of spirit. That's why I talk about negative and positive. Really? It is ruling in the heart of the leadership.
Of IPOB, okay.
And everything is going in disorder. We are fighting ourselves. The question here is, how can we get Biafra when we are all splitted? When we are splitted, the Bible said that the kingdom that is, I could say, divided can never rule. You can never get the power. Even the same Bible also told us that one will chase 2,000 and two will chase 10,000. So, in other words, God created everything in pluralities. The spirit that is now ruling this agitation, the positive spirit of it has gone down.
Have gone down.
Now the negative spirit is taking over.
Okay.
And this is the problem. When you come online, people will insult you. They will call you Sabo. They will call you all kinds of things. And you look at these people that you are trying to set your life or fight for, you don't even know them.
Okay.
So the reason I am here today is to let us Biafrans know that in this life, we must try to give respect to anyone that respect is due to. And also speak the truth when there is power in your hand. It is indeed something very shameful that is that we are not yet ready. Some of us who are shouting Biafra, 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 are still very far from getting the Biafra.
Okay, okay.
From getting the Biafra. And this negative spirit that is taking over has lured us into threatening one another, killing one another. But can we get it like this? No. I will ask us to come back and unite together and retrieve ourselves also from threatening one another. I have realized it will give us Biafra. If I have ever insulted you on this agitation of Biafra, I do apologize. And today is my last time of responding to anyone. You can come here and say what you want to say. Some say they want to kill me. Some say they want to destroy me. I don't get anything. It is because of your emotion, because of the way our people.
They want to kill you.
By the Nigerian police. Humiliated, the Fulani herdsmen entering into our farms, raping our women, killing people, even plus my own brother who is missing, and the sisters who are also being shot. If it never happened to you, you will not have a different spirit. So that is the thing. So the command here is that if we must achieve anything to let Biafra come, we must first of all begin to unite ourselves together. And to stop insulting one another. That is my point here. In this struggle, so many people, do you know why I sincerely came here to say my apology to Obiorcha plus many others that have also threatened? I have to be honest with you. The people you call Sabo and betrayers in this Biafra land, based on what I am seeing right now, are not Sabo. From what I see that people has called me and within me myself, and I know that I'm not that. Believe me. We came online, we attack people like our Uchemefo, for instance. And some of us are not even close to him to know what he was dealing with the DOS during this period. And I was also one of the people who came online and began to attack Uchemefo. I don't say that I am working with Uchemefo, I don't know him. But I am saying, based on what I am seeing now, can also be that if you go deeper, you see that also the man is not what we say that he is. Since people can sit in their house and call me Mazo Konko Sabo, and when I am fighting the zoo, my own brother that's supposed to even unite with me to fight it, you are here calling me Sabo, and I don't know who you are. So ask yourself, is it how we are going to live even when this Biafra comes? These are the frustrations that lead us into different kind of things, and after that we begin to insult people you don't know. People call people Sabo and they don't know that person. We are killing ourselves and insulting our elders. You know, somewhere there. DOS fighting this and Mazo Konko fighting DOS. Is it going to give us Biafra? No. Sometimes I ask myself, I have never seen even the enemies or I could say the Fulanis that were even fighting, they have never been divided. They are one.
Okay. Okay.
But we have been splitted, thinking that we will get Biafra, killing and fighting one another. It will not lead us to nowhere. I said it before that God will not create a different heaven for you and another heaven for the person you hate. It does not work that way. You see, from today, I'm never going to respond to nobody. You can insult me and say anything you don't want to say, but I stand on the truth. At the end of everything, the truth shall prevail. My point is, if I've offended you that are even insulting me here now, if I have offended you because of this struggle that I am fighting for both of us, I am sorry about it. If I have ever threatened you, I am sorry about it. You see, this Biafra is not only for me. It's for all of us. For everyone. For Mazo Wazirike, Mazo Jemefo.
No.
Even His Royal Majesty Obiorcha, I come here to apologize. Let me tell us, all this Biafra is for us. So what I'm saying here is this. If we don't love ourselves, the zoo will keep on killing us.
You are the zoo. You are the monkeys.
If we don't trust ourselves, the zoo will keep on.
You see, all this apology is not the kind of apology. The OB will not even see this kind of stupid video anyway.
I said that leader of
the Obi will not see this kind of stupid video because this is not how to apologize. And apology is not what you need is deliverance. Nobody want to listen to apology. The time of apology have gone. Nobody want to hear your apology. Apologize for what? Apology, nothing like apology, my guy.
Too low, the volume.
Them as pawns in a... But we must not forget those that died yesterday. We must remember those 4 young men.
Asking them to vote PDP.
I said I have not
fit for life. Their life is a way. Go after them, take them down, kill every infidel, and they do it. It's the same thing that was going on. And for me, I feel like if you are so much aggrieved, you don't want to be in a place where you will be prone to attack. Then you come home, you come to your region, because at this time you still have regional government. You leave that region and you come to your region and stay in your region and build your region.
Okay.
I don't know why we're not looking at these fundamental issues. Like, okay, yeah, there was something going on in the north that was against the Igbos. All the time they rise up against the Igbos. My thinking is, because you are there, you are in their presence, you are in their space.
Okay.
You don't have to be there, because at this point it was still a regional system.
Okay.
Why are you there? Why don't you leave that place? Why don't you go to your region at this time and rebuild it and use that anger to do something? It's not for you to gather young men to say, oh, we are going to fight, we are going to fight. What do you have you want to fight with? The same thing is happening today. We'll give them war. You gather a young, I played the videos from you, the other ones that were in the bush. I don't know what they think they are doing in the bush there. What do they have? What can they withstand? Even all these ones that they are showing, when they say grant amnesty to Kamanos, grant him amnesty, grant him political solution. Have you ever seen where the leader of any terrorist group is granted amnesty, is granted political pardon? You should be talking about the followers. You should be talking about those people he deceived. Those people that are alive in the bush. Those people that are in the bush right now. When you should be talking about amnesty for them, telling them to drop the weapons and come in for rehabilitation. You should be talking about those ones in the prison. Not for the radio writer himself, because he knows exactly what he was doing.
Of course.
He knew he was not doing any struggle. He knew he was running a Ponzi scheme. And that is why he kept on telling them, don't make sure that any money you are contributing is coming into the hands of his cousin, and any money that is not in the hands of his cousin, then you have a problem. You are no longer blah 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 blah. Why? Because it's all about the money for him. You are thinking that, hey, your friend is coming tomorrow and next tomorrow. The guy is only interested about the money that you guys are collecting. And in all those money that you guys collected, there was no intervention in the life of the people in the southeast for that. That money could have done a lot of things, healthcare, school, anything, because you people were very steadfast in trying to do something, trying to donate money. But he knew he was there ranting. Some of his videos, when I see them, I can't just stop laughing. There's this video he was saying, he was giving a command that any money, any time that they are not seeing or they hear the voice of, I don't even know what he was saying, about any time, any account that Nayanya did not see, then there is a problem. If I see that video right now, I will play it for you guys, so you people will know that it has never been about anything Biafra or anything. It has just been about the money, and he knows it, and he knows that was what Uwazurike was doing. So he copied Uwazurike in everything Uwazurike was doing. He has done basically the same thing, He has done basically the same thing. There's nothing Uwazurike did now that he has not done. And there's nothing Uwazurike did that he didn't do worse. I just want to find this video and play it for you guys, where he's telling them about his money.
When you fail, anytime you get a call from our sister Nene, then you know you're in very serious trouble, you have done something wrong. Please make sure that our accounting and our audit is up to date. And I have maintained that any accounts that we have that Nene cannot see, I do not trust that very account. As long as she doesn't see it, I will not trust it. And very, very soon, I will shut down every account that Nene cannot see.
So,
when you fail,
it's about the money.
From our sister Nene, then you know you're in very serious trouble, you have done something wrong. Please make sure that our accounting and our audit is up to date. And I have maintained that any accounts that we have that Nene cannot see, I do not trust that very account.
Okay.
As long as she doesn't see it, I will not trust it. And very, very soon, I will shut down every account that Nene cannot see.
So Nene Anya is his relative. She's the one holding the money for him, you know. So all this hatred, there is no need for it, because everybody in the continent is suffering. You know, there is something fundamentally wrong at the leadership level, because most of the leaders, they don't understand what the world is, you know, what is going on in the world. So for them, it's just about to acquire material things. They don't understand that they need to build a system, a structure, you know, that will carry everybody along. You understand me? They just think that, oh, if I can get this money and build my own house, build my own mansion, build my own maybe road, or I don't even know if they build road for themselves, anything for their personal buy a house.
Now, let us end this today's program with our brother Mock News, because there's something I really like concerning this our brother Mock News. You see, in the midst of, it doesn't matter how they threaten people, speak the truth all the time.
Some of my own fellow Nigerians, that this president is not the rightful president, and the fake. See, they bring somebody come for Sudan. Some of them believe this. They say, then, here, then. Now don't use on full 8 years of life. They pursue fake Buhari and good Buhari, forgetting on our state. And the reason why they read this news is that because of this governor. Momo put the governor. We do face like Piki with Bashoko Cash. He say make a turn. I say not even say make a turn. And I talk, I say Ebonyi State is not a Biafra state. Biafra. Say not be Biafra. He said they are here to stay and they don't want to destroy anything where they get with Nigeria. He said if anybody told us, say this country, this state is for Biafra, he said that person is lying. He said he want to make everybody come together so that if you put Igbo as the next president of Nigeria, because Igbo don't invest in every part of Nigeria. I say, wow. So you know this is God. Those of you never hear it because of this hip-hop, why they turn now, because I surprised you see some of them they donate money for SM, when ESN. Criminals. For US. You are wasting. You they waste your money. You are just wasting. I sure. Some of them they go give you an email address. Those of you who want seek asylum, I've been an asylum for other country. When I'm going to pay money, you can say your own tribal person, they will scam you. Or in the name of you want to fight for Biafra or Buhari is not the person. Una fight this man, so take next year now is going. Una still get the fight. Now this is your own Biafra man. Say Ebonyi State not be those of now. If I they talk, they'll say Parara, we will not watch you again, we will not watch. Not be me they talk, I come here because I go where best he can't go. We can't go. Not be me talking. I talk. Those of them.
If anybody is telling you about Biafra, first and foremost, I've been saying it. Chief Elechi said it. Ebonyi State will never be part of Biafra. We are not Biafra. We've been so oppressed, and now we are finding our feet, and you want us to go back. We will not. We are better in a fair and equitable Nigeria. And we are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. We will continue to insist, to dialogue, to appeal that we be treated fairly like other regions in Nigeria.
You dey see I say na talk so, and you see the reason why they talk and put the governor wey dey do face like they eat quokka. Now election don dey come and now you wan come outside. Since where these people they die, kill themselves, donate money. If you see money where they don't shop from, we only Igbos don't scam their own Igbos. Not be your people they pay all these people the way they call themselves so that they be the leader of the. You understand? I don't need to call the place, but if I call her now, I'll come say I know because they call for all of you now after Buhari don't come out. All of you now where they scam on our fellow country people, on our fellow tribe, on our even wicked pass even the Fulani Esme, on our wicked pass Buhari. Even wicked pass the Hausa and the talk so scam your own tribe. People say, hey, we are trying to meet with the United Nations, meet with like this, and I know they meet anybody. People just donate money for now. That is rubbish. All of them are scam. Which on criminals. People for Biafra pass with Nigeria do Biafra. Because I did watch now with one eye for the past how many years. So now the visa not they know. So all of them after May next year. Where Buhari don't come out with the flat here, she don't come out. I'm coming to deal with everybody with immediate alacrity. Sorry, sir, I say flat here. Sandpaper here. Go through the other news, no time. Where are the turn? I say.
You see, that is the video we use to end to this program. All these criminals, whether they like it or not, their end is near. My people, I thank you all. This where we call it a day. We continue to educate them, tell them the truth, either they like it or not. We continue to tell them the truth and let them know that we will not rest until they renounce IPOB terrorist group. All Igbos, including the monkeys they brainwash from other regions, renounce IPOB and live a better life. At least we are planning to set up a rehabilitation house for them. Create a rehabilitation house where we can rehabilitate all these people, if it is possible. All those our people they brainwash, let them understand. They don't follow the way of the IPOB. IPOB is a terrorist group that is going down. So you can see there are people like these idiots that is apologizing. I know nobody care about this apology, to go to hell with apology. There are some certain people who do. You don't even need the apology. At least tell that person stay in your own territory. Stay there. Make I stay here. Mind your business, make I mind my business. I don't need your apology because you can change. There are some people that can change. You can change. And also, to tell our people, don't follow the ways of this IPOB, crying like them. Nigeria, just look at Nigeria. There are some tribes that don't have the numbers. If those ones complain, I don't have the numbers, I will understand. And like me, I'm part of the we are the minorities. Yeah, we are the minorities. Nobody, that's just the truth. We don't have the numbers. This is not the kind of Nigeria we agreed on. Igbo man put us in this mess by creating this style of government. I will not say because I don't have no, I'll be crying. It's matter to do something. I must do something. If I don't like the Nigeria, do something about it. If it is to go to war, then go to war. I don't need to drag other people to follow us to war. And before you want other people to follow, if you want other people to join you in this war, you will ask them. They will tell you they want or they don't want. And you can't force them. For instance, me, I'm Edo man. And Edo, we are the, I would say we are the minorities. That's it. We don't have the number. You understand me? So for Edo man to be president of Nigeria is going to be very difficult. I'm not proud of Nigeria. If, for instance, it is regional style of government, we control our resources. I don't care if you want to be president forever, but Iboma put us in this pain by introducing this style of government. So the way it is now, we are not proud of Nigeria.
But if we want to do something, either we do something about this problem of minority of politically, man. There's a way you can do it politically. If you don't want to, if by war, then go to war. You don't need to force other people must join you. Come and be saying, this one is part of Edo State. The other one must be Edo State. The other one must be. When my people were those deceivers, we are using the name of Benin. Everybody Benin. I have went to. They will call me. I went to Ikwere. Ikwere want to be part of it. You know what? I say, look, look. Forget about these things now. It will not work for now. Even though you want to do such thing, not when IPOB are messing up. The noise is too much. Let us stay focused on the Midwest. Use Midwest to push these people away. We can go to war. You think these monkeys can end Nigeria? They can't. The only way you can find solution to Nigeria is when all of us unite. We are not united. We don't trust each other in the South. Look at this. Look at upon the support we gave to this Igbo Onyamiri. They saw it or they see it as a golden opportunity for Igbos to dominate. Look how they look, including the so-called IPOB nonsense. They said they Koni in the night in Edo. They still put Igbo Mass coordinator. The other day in Sima, we were complaining. Even the IPOB meeting they are holding in Akwa Ibom. They put Igbo man. It's about Igbo. Everything is about Igbo. They are DOS, Igbo. They are finance, those one controlling their oh, Igbo. Can't you learn? It is Igbo thing. God punish you and punish these Igbo Nyamiri people. It is about Igbo. I've been crying here. This thing is about Igbo. Ojuku War was about Igbo. The coolness is about Igbo. Not until Igbo, the good Igbos, renounce and warn their people, rehabilitate your people. Stop. You can't succeed with this Igbo supremacy. Impossible. You can't. You will destroy yourself. You will destroy yourself. So I'm minority. I don't like Nigeria. I'm not proud of Nigeria. If you don't like Nigeria, you strategize. You think, strategize. You don't like Nigeria, you don't like Nigeria. It doesn't mean you begin to. I said when people were calling all these ones that is claiming using Benin this, Benin that, Benin this, another Benin that. I went to what do they call it? All those tribe in Ikwere, like Calabar. He said all of them want to be the Benin. I said time will come. People might be thinking you want to impose your Benin on them. Let us stick to Midwest. You know, go take today. You are not trying to fight against. It's like you want to go back to your vomit. Are you not ashamed? What are you fighting for? Like I don't know. Some people reason. You want to. I don't know. Even look at states like Urobo State. Like look at Urobo State. Look at Delta State. If Urobo want to be a country. No need of insulting the Shekri. Where are Abuja, where Tamiya, Wami State, Mori State, you know, where. I keep telling our people like Urobo want to be state, it can be insulting the Shekri. And some people come and say, okay, and I shame. These people, they talk like this, maybe they not come, they laugh us. Meko ni no Mariano. I do know, umetita a platform you. You go. Maybe toy me man. I do me I time where every time me when my yaji forget. I do be do the state you know man. Do me be do me. I be do we can meji. Do the state you know man. Only I give man. I give my way. Me team one way ati boni me. Da e mo si use no weji. Na do ga amo awe da kana boy na bi. Ukpe ma we ya amo video. Me me do ukpe ma we do mo video ukpe ma where we mu there we a village we ni how do so I see your my gbe where did o tie boni men no we the vote no we by that to nyanya ho mama we agbi ma there but boof look all those people calling me say we ro ayo ja na do gi awere here o no we yan alulunya we alulunya bi na aga yi ah you me awe me o Duma in working why it's a state. No go admodun wudu, ne go admo adun to ekan. Oma uwe o uwe oteme, mere otun we. Wa what tema, wa we ko yo we, wa we otun aso. Ari aro ge. Abi rubbish no. Me go ato returning. Do we do hotel ya call me we ya big bag ma. Big bag ma gi we. Oma we no ule ye ogodo. We le ogodo. We ama my do ma hin. Okba ma hin. Wa we ma be okba ma ko yo. Wa okba ma hin. Wa we ma be okba hi. Me do gun koto we agwan prapra. Na meriti me ime rai. O me ni we na agwagwa. Agwagwa ma toro rite ni gbo. We ni gbo cancer. Ma ye gbo yan do. Na POB kasi ma ye gbo yan do. Am I no one kon guy. So no me akwaro no ya go e. No on guy tale no tan we ade edun we do fear with na guy. I know I kon guy. And warokba. No you no ni your we wa be me ka no ma be me ka wa italo ne ma we ade wa udu we ne Buhari guy no do defend eh udu defend ne nem time do defend eh we do defend eh we do. Oh, understand that be down your way. People know a lot of people are messing up. Those like the people that speak Edo like me, we have a lot. They are all useless. All those kids, and we have them in this land too. They are all the same madness. Imagine Edo na better. No, both the mad people in Edo and the mad people for us are not the same. Then they love themselves like that. So let nobody come claim anything here. We get mad people everywhere. At the end of the day, everybody will stay in your own territory. If you don't like me, stay in your territory. You can't bully me to do what you like no, never. Just like the North, they tell the South, especially this Igbo way they make noise. After all your noise, it's like some Igbo they want to be Afra. Sunday day they want Nigeria presidency. Wait, now the North, where you say now your enemy, now you want to vote for your brother. Me, I don't understand. Because they not really have right to vote for who they like. If they want to punish you now, they carry out their vote, give Yoruba man. So far they vote for not be Satan president I want. Their choice is they vote for Yoruba. Now Yoruba you bring. My guy, look. We had the minority, don't reach our hand for now. After all, they say Jonathan don't come. Any president, whether I Tinubu they can't give, I will not go die. I know I made them give Tinubu, but if they give him, I go die. Oh, die. Everybody go be around. Go be around. Or you go to where you want to go now, not be to bring. You feel go to Kenya, go bring another Kenyan man, say Tinubu don't still die. Continue. At the end of the day, you they go war, you know they go. There is no way you can force any tribe, not even Igbanke, we not too much get population to follow you. Every tribe will decide their fate. You come here, you cry, you not cry. Now you at the end of the day, you go still look for political solution to your problem. You understand me? That's where they always be. So all those one way they want to do like Igbo. If you do like Igbo, you go like Igbo. Not Igbo general, I mean IPOB. If you do cry like IPOB, you continue to cry like IPOB. You don't force any tribe to vote for you. Just like in our state now. I tell you, where voting. After all, I can't fear they vote for you. We're going to kill you there. Who rule? Who are Abuja? Who are Adwe? Who rule? Who they rule? Who rule there? Also, look, get the thing. They talk, I mean, I saw my call him. People they come, they tell me that kind. No, now truth I they talk. Now truth now stand for. Whoever you say you be, we dey. We are watching my maybe watching, maybe koyo. The market out here around me. I tell you, be brother, which you will get. Everybody on Igbo not there. IPOB not there. Everybody, I they always preach am. If you say we not be brother again, your day make I day my day. But don't come here and ask for favor from me. And you understand? Me no will come here and ask for favor for you because we choose the path of enmity. We don't need them. Now love, togetherness, a love. Now we need. Thank God, people on ground. Our people on ground don't get time for your nonsense, all this kind of nonsense talk. Now those people for social media, at the time I go, hey yeah, where's now? I tell people like, go to Igbo land. No be all get time for this Biafra nonsense. But as you go see them for social media, I say, I say, that's what they see. Go to Edo. I dey tell you now, say, Edo not send me. I don't think come tell you say Edo people send me. Who send me? Edo not send me anything here. Waiting at the top, I don't even represent Edo. I too small. Where I go come out, say Edo send you. Who can it be? If Edo send you self, even if Edo send you, the logo too much for you. You know how you say tribe send you? How you they send you? When they say how? I be Edo man, now they do Edo state man, now they talk about, not be like Edo state now they refer. Or let me just use Benin so that people will understand. I they do because I be from there. Not be say they send me. Because they tell you say they send me. Like all those Onyamiri idiots. Somebody from Orobo will just come, you say that the Orobo send you. Now be the una foolishness. Now you they talk. Now they talk. I get from somebody from my brother. He don't get time for this thing. In Nigeria, in support. I go kill my brother because he say forget Nigeria. Because you know see him say Nigeria feel disintegrate. Now my brother, I'll kill my brother because now not be in life. Now my own. Now you think say Nigeria feel the even the structure itself. I get uncle on the Agba because he gets your reason. Go read out. Look, this one you say, see how we will see process. Who will do them? Then the other he was telling me, now we suppose the Senate president also even come from south. Let the vice come from north. That Senate president, let's see if we can like in own clear. Senate president will come from south. Then because Senate president get power when it comes to restructuring. So those are the things. So everybody gets on. They saw your people. They're not training me like that. And your own idea, respect. You respect me. Yeah, work. That's only the thing most of our people don't know. People just come talk, gra. So whatever anybody say here, you know, represent people for grand. The one way they talk here now, or Maya contest. When we're in Nigerian politics, I tell you, Nigerian politics get as it be. Politicians know the reason, like we the reason. Politicians speak one language. Their interest, not the interest of the nation, their interest. There is somebody who don't dream saying he want to become local government chairman for one village for Edo State. You understand me? If you're ranting for social media, now you want to disturb him, you think he listen to you? He will do whatever it takes, grab votes. Or even a governor want to be, he will do mind the business, they grab votes. Distance them. We don't see all these things. People don't cry for Obaseki, go do cry for Obaseki at the end of the day. Obaseki know you. That's why they always be. You don't know you. You know they cry say share cow or share rice. They don't give. I'll tell you where. Am I insult where? Because of one politician, they carry enmity everywhere. They insult your elders. Likewise, politics. Sometimes that's I keep telling. What you say here. Now we just say not that we are speaking for the whole tribe. You don't do that. Or what you will say here, now what you see him and your small group where you get. You know, Dave like that from ground. You feel if it makes some good impact, but everybody cannot agree. Or say that's the reason I keep telling our people I can't embark on a journey where I know that not everybody for that tribe will agree with me. Okay, look at this man they call Igbo now. Igbo claiming he fighting for Igbo Yoruba nation. Where is Igbo now? Where Igbo celebrating New Year? In Cotonou, Yoruba nation. A Yoruba man is warming up for the president. The same Yoruba. My people, is that not? I think he suffered a great loss. Okay, what do you can go that deep for? Now, what do you go for? A whole Yoruba problem. What do you call this one intelligent fight? My guy. Okay, why? What do you go this one for? Tell me one thing you did say for now. The old Yoruba way they do this one for supposed to stand by you and say it's not a by-election. That man must be released. Now so about this your brother fit enter now. He will come give you okay, talk to me then free you sign. Say make you not do this thing again. What? Because you are not fighting for the old Yorubas. So before we bring ourselves out, they fight this thing. Make we know that, okay, now our people will support us, all our people. In Igbo land, they do their, but not be all support, not be their frustration. Not be all support. Other Igbos are running around how Igbo can be the next president. So what I'm trying to say, whatever anybody say, not all, it can be everybody. Now we change get for a mind in talk. To mean as well as saying there's no way everybody feel or everybody for one tribe they follow, can agree. No. If you look at all our bloggers, you get like Abat in Benin. He get many followers. If you come up for Abat in enter Ranomigo, he get your followers. Now still Edo people there. Edo people there. This group, in one group, not they agree with the other group. That's what they always be for everywhere. How you go come to join everybody, make they come reason. It go hard. It hard. Ask other Biafra group. They don't agree with type people. I people don't agree with them. If they hard, how are you going to get a country like that? You're all jokers. You're all jokers. You understand me? You're all jokers. You call somebody from your tribe go come and go tell you say they don't send you this nonsense what they do. Because him as a politician, he get where he dey him. I beg not gonna use this your reckless talk. They spoil this chance for me. Because I want to become governor. He go denounce, he say no know you. He go tell you say no know you. You understand me? So those are the things what we reason before we enter this political fight. So I wanted to round up and still at least use on that thing. Thank you. I thank everybody for coming here, for listening to me. We are the Wounded Civilian. The truth is our religion here. And again, whatever we say, as long as Southeast is concerned, IPOB don't represent Southeast. IPOB is just a bingo group. That's about to go down. Please, my people, don't follow that path. Don't follow that path. There is no gain there. There's no gain there. I thank you all and God bless.